Stephanie Vacquier has a fat ass. You know that? Anyway, so anyway, today's episode of the Wrestle Arc Podcast is brought to you guys by our friends at Fanatics.com, which is home to the WWE shop. Folks, the road to WrestleMania 2026 gear has officially been released. Whether you're Liam, what are you doing? What are you doing over there? um, Jesus, I lost where I was. All right, so the road to WrestleMania 2026 gear is officially up on the WWE shop. Folks, reminder that you guys can officially try to get a piece of the WrestleMania memories by getting your name on a canvas that'll be sent to you. You guys can check that out at fanatics.com as well. You guys can get new Mellow t-shirts of This Is Him, Mellow Don't Miss, The Vision, Brock Lesnar's FAF5 t-shirt, Randy Orton's RKO Everybody t-shirt with a nice bloody stain on it. That actually looks really cool. And you guys can also check out all the other stuff they have in there, including hats and so much more. And reminder, folks, you guys can also get the top seller this month, which of course is none other than Dan Housen. Yes, and if you don't get his merch, you are cursed. Remember that. Wow, you guys are very talkative. Anyway, make sure you guys check it out, fanatics.com, which is home to the WWE shop. What's up, fuckers? We're live.
Whoa. What are you calling me?
Guess what? You are cursed.
And there's the copyright. Alright, perfect. Anyway. Make sure you guys check it out, fanatics.com, which is home to the WWE shop.
He swore! Cut it!
Shit, I tried to pull the stream up on my end and it fucking started playing real loud.
So, Radio is here. He's somewhere over there.
Yeah, I'm
Noble's
here.
over there. Liam is somewhere over here too. And guess who else is here?
No.
Who else is here?
Yeah, I guess I'm here. I guess I'm here because it seems like everybody has been wanting me back. Everyone's been saying, we want Ross back. It's not the same without Ross. Well, guess what? I'm here now for 1 week only. And then I'll be gone for a few months, and we'll see how bad things go once I am gone.
I asked to trade
Everyone but us asked for you. Everyone in the chat asked for you. CMW asked for you.
Yes, yes.
But we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we do.
After what happened last night in Madison Square Garden, John Cena's also in the headlines, making everything about himself once again. And we have to talk about the worst brawl in SmackDown Live history.
Not only that, but we also have to talk about... Believe it or not, we're actually talking about a TNA thing on here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Including an incredible referee, which we'll get to that a little bit later.
We'll probably talk about AEW. I didn't watch it, so I don't know. But we'll probably talk about it.
So...
And if there's time, there's a new segment.
Well, there's plenty of time. Ain't nobody got nothing to do around here.
Whoa. I have toast to make.
Not good. No, just kidding. Alright, so where do you guys want to start? You guys want to start with SmackDown last week? You guys want to start with Raw last night? Where do you want to start?
Let's go over SmackDown last week.
You weren't going with SmackDown last week? Alright. We can go with SmackDown.
Let's start with SmackDown. That happened last week. Let's do this.
Let's get the line. The first one of the season.
A few things happened on SmackDown that, including a title change, which I really want to get everyone's opinion on.
Okay.
So let's see. So we have Randy Orton starting off the show. He then got hit in the head with a microphone by Matt Cardona.
Lol.
Which of course pissed off Randy.
Yeah, that didn't end well for Matt Cardona.
Mm-mm.
Then we had the Bella Twins with Charlotte and Bliss. I guess they had a match. And one of the Bellas supposedly got hurt.
She did.
Yeah, she did. But she's fine. Everyone was like, "Oh,
She had a ankle injury, but it wasn't bad. But it was still an injury.
Her ankle
what
did the Oliver twist.
Let's see here. We had Rhea Ripley defeating B-Fab by disqualification after she was attacked by Jade Cargill and Michin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rhea needs
Yep.
the assistance bad.
Hey, I need some help.
Is she gonna get help by WrestleMania time?
I think she's gonna get help at WrestleMania.
She
There's
needs
one
some
day though.
help.
She
And that-
needs some help.
Although she's a one woman wrecking machine, so I don't know.
It wasn't on Friday.
No, she won't on Friday.
Then
Maybe
suppose
Io comes to her aid at some point.
I don't know why this is gonna be funny for me. Raul's favorite superstar ends up losing to a music artist.
Jelly roll.
Jelly
on,
Roll beat
because-
Kit Wilson.
Because Kit Wilson did get cursed.
Yes, Danhausen cursed him.
Yep, he did.
I don't know how the match actually was. I didn't see it, but I didn't hear anything particularly
Well,
great.
It was a match.
Yeah. That's all you can really say is it was a match.
A match. It was
Right.
one of the matches of all time. I do say that myself.
I like how Let's
Is there
giving you
another
the
word you
evil
can
eye.
insert
Oh,
in
let's
there?
like fuck you.
Yeah, no, I was looking at that side eye.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
It has Kit Wilson in it. It was automatically bad.
Well, the next thing is probably gonna be what people freaked out about the most. It was Sami Zayn versus Carmelo Hayes for the U.S. title.
Which, by the way, got spoiled by Hasselholt before the show.
Yeah, twats.
Why would he do that?
Yeah.
So Sami Zayn ends up winning the U.S. title after Trick got on the apron and accidentally hitting Carmelo Hayes, which
Hmm
set up Sammy to hit the haluva kick, and then all of a sudden the pin, and everyone was like, "The fuck."
Lots of mixed reactions with that outcome.
Oh,
Oh yes.
I mean, I get it, but I also don't get it.
It's tough. It's tough to
I mean-
analyze.
I mean, it's probably going to end up being a triple threat anyway. And if it isn't,
Yeah.
then they're probably going to do Chick versus Mello at Backlash.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but my
There's
only
no
problem
reason
is-
Carmelo shouldn't get back involved after what happened.
My only problem with this as a knee-jerk result in terms of Sami Zayn winning the United States Championship just because Trick's in the Burnley helped him, even though in kayfabe he probably didn't want to. Probably nor in real life, to be fair, but it depends. I don't know what their relationship's like. Anyway, the point is that in terms of Sami Zayn, this doesn't make sense because of the story they've been telling with him, which is that he can't win the big ones lately. And I thought, surely it'd be better to keep that storyline going. And instead, Mello could have easily face Trick one-on-one at WrestleMania, for example, or something else. But then at the same time, I feel like Carmelo Hayes is hard done by because he's essentially not been allowed to go into WrestleMania as champion. So, but yeah, to me, this doesn't make sense because of Sammy's arc in recent weeks.
I think it does make sense because they're going to do a double turn on. You can't turn Trick face when Carmelo is the champion.
Okay. But in terms of Sami Zayn's story for the last few weeks, in terms of Sami as an isolated thing, it doesn't make sense.
His story is he needs to grow a pair of balls. That's his story. Man keeps apologizing every 2 seconds. He's a grow a pair. And I also saw on Twitter people were like, and I actually agree with this. I don't care what anyone else thinks. This is what I think, and what I think is what I care about. I don't think they should do Trick. They should have done Trick versus Melo at Mania anyway, because yes, there's a lot of history there, and yes, they have a built-up story already. But the main roster, a lot of those fans don't know that. Those fans don't know about their history. A lot of them don't. A lot of them don't know about that they team together. So they will just rush into the Trick and Melo story just to get them a match at WrestleMania. Nah, I'd rather them build the story up, get the main roster audience familiar with their history, and then do it, because then it would be a better feud. So Sami winning makes sense, and I think there'll be a double turn at Mania. But Melo could also get added into the match, which is fine too.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Oh God, my co-worker's in the chat saying yeet again. Ha, he lost his belt. Ha. Ha.
So I guess I don't really have much of an opinion on this. I mean, I had a feeling that it was going to be Sami versus Trick at Mania anyway. I guess adding the U.S. title makes it a little bit bigger, but at the same time, I also kind of feel like, well, you've had Melo on kind of this little run that he's been on, kind of pushing him big with the U.S. title. I think a lot of people were like, well, they're obviously going to do something with him. I honestly thought that they were going to do a rematch between him and Ilya at Mania. I really did. I thought, like, I don't know why my brain went there, but I mean, he could be added to this. He couldn't. Either way, it's. I still think it's going to be good no matter what the match is.
I mean, I've seen so many people say it's not a Mania match. I mean, that's up to them to decide. But Trick having his moment at Mania is big.
Yeah, let Trick have his moment. God damn it, he's probably gonna have one of the better entrances. Probably he's gonna go all out.
He's gonna be probably one of the most over people on the show.
I do think if Trick was to have a match at Mania, it would have made more sense to go up against Sami than Carmelo, because they've actually been building up Trick and Sami for months, and they haven't done anything with Trick and Melo on the main roster other than one Elimination Chamber qualifier match. And like Aled said, they're not familiar with NXT Trick and NXT Carmelo. Not as of right now, but if you eventually get to that and you put in weeks or maybe a month of build-up time for that match, then they'll know by then. But since Trick literally got called up, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, all they've really done with him was have him feud with Sami Zayn, and that's it since he got called up.
My co-worker says yeet man for Ballon d'Or.
No
thanks.
Ballon d'Or.
Yeah. Speaking of that, we did
Ballon d'Or. We have a video coming out with that.
Yes.
Totally didn't upload it once before.
But spoiler alert, Jey Uso didn't get any of our nominations.
Damn, Jey Uso didn't win Best Wrestler of the Year.
No.
Nope.
Oh.
Not this lifetime, not the next.
What a shame.
I will give one spoiler. Even Jinder Mahal was in there. Not even the Yeet Man. That's right. Be scared. See that? See that reaction? We're gonna get yelled at later for that. Um,
I work with amateurs.
coming from the
tired, I'm
guy who
old, and I
gave
work with
us the
fucking children.
idea.
I didn't give you the idea. It wasn't my idea.
No, but you pitched it.
No, someone pitched it to me. I pitched it to you guys, and you guys all agreed. So it's actually all your fault.
So you just admitted that you pitched it, huh? Gotcha. Anyway, all right, moving
I copy and pasted it.
on.
I copy and pasted it. You agreed to it.
You did something.
Anyway, we gotta move
I
on.
blame
Here.
us. Let's just blame us. It's easy. He's not been here. Let's just blame him.
No, let's just blame Peyton.
Yeah,
let's
let's
just
blame
blame
Peyton.
Peyton for it.
Yeah, I'm surprised how he ain't
Yeah.
here, little fuck. Anyway, moving on.
Anyway, it's nothing.
Where is he anyway?
Who cares?
Don't care.
Anyway,
Who cares?
so
Who cares?
SmackDown general manager Nick Aldis declared that Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre will have an unsanctioned match at Mania.
People complaining about this. I don't get it.
It should have been Nick Aldis, goddammit, or something like that.
No, they're complaining about the stipulation. And I'm like, what else are they going to do?
They're still going to beat each other up with weapons and stuff. What's your point?
Yeah.
My first thought is I thought it would be like the most extreme match, like Hell in a Cell, but
Unsanctioned
Sanctioned,
more. Unsanctioned's
mind
more
that.
extreme than Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, unsanctioned means that they
Because
can,
Unsanctioned.
literally,
unsanctioned means they can do whatever the fuck they want to each other.
here's the thing. Unsanctioned doesn't just mean it's like a no disqualification match or a street fight or a no holds bar. This is literally everything that goes down in this match cannot be stopped for any reason. Ref can do nothing about it.
WWE is
Nobody,
reliable.
the only people that hold any kind of responsibility in the match are the wrestlers, nobody else. Like literally,
Yeah.
Ref's there to
you
count
can
the
go
seconds.
anywhere in the arena. You can do literally anything you want. Nobody can stop you. Is it false count anywhere too, or is it just all in the ring?
They're gonna wrestle all the way
I
out to
don't
the
know.
streets of Vegas. That'd be amazing.
Well, to be
Anyway.
fair, a WWE unsanctioned match is probably going to be shit because they only have the same 4 weapons every Extreme Rules match.
Choose
but, you
your
know,
weapon: chair, table, ladder,
They'll
kendo stick.
probably
Steel steps.
they'll probably
5.
go backstage and stuff.
Slim
Microphone.
Jim.
Honestly,
6.
I hope they do what they did in the unsanctioned match between Kevin and Sammy, where they bring out literally every weapon possible, because that
But to be fair,
was an unsanctioned match.
in the build, obviously they fell off the flipping side of the building, so you know we actually could get them going outside and falling off buildings.
Use a car
Oh,
windshield.
Also, unsanctioned matches in kayfabe means that the company cannot be held personally responsible or liable for anything that
Yes.
happens to them. So, you know, it makes a lot
So
of
if the
sense.
car hits them, Triple H is like, well, not my fault.
That's basically Nicole is saying, I'm sick of handling their shit personally by myself, but I don't care what happens anymore.
Yeah, if
People hear
if anything happens
unsanctioned and
to
they
you, don't
go
care.
ahead.
If they both die, they die, is what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which
The
I'm-
thing is, people look at unsanctioned, and when they hear it, they go like, "Oh, that's a weak stipulation." You don't know everything about the stipulation. It's not like, "Oh, Hell in a Cell, you're fighting in a giant cage. Oh, last man standing, put him down to the count of 10." Unsanctioned match is literally anything and everything.
I
No
think
one
they'll
can
go
stop
backstage.
you.
Most of the match will probably be backstage, on like maybe outside, most likely.
Is it false
Oh.
count anywhere though? That's what I'm
I don't
wondering.
think so.
Also,
The last time I heard
Also-
something about unsanctioned match, I thought it was by knockout. Like you had to like knock your opponent.
No, that's probably WWE. That's probably AEW or TNA because they changed the rules for every match.
anyway,
yeah.
like, the funny thing is like, if you're complaining about an unsanctioned match, why aren't you complaining about Hell in a Cell matches? Because they're
Yeah.
sanctioned by the company, basically. They don't care. They sanction those.
Literally
But the name
any
is-
other match stipulation is sanctioned by the company.
I'd rather see an unsanctioned match because you're going to see a lot more like weapons, a lot more
Brutality.
a lot more better
No.
match than you would inside Hell in a Cell.
Honestly, it's
I
just
totally
people.
agree
It's
with
just
that.
people being pissed off because Drew's not fucking.
And also, I don't think the match is big enough for Hell in a Cell.
Rivalry felt like it hasn't been going long enough, and it probably could have been Hell in a Cell if Jacob Fatu didn't suffer that injury, because there probably would have been more build to that rivalry.
No, freezing.
Oh yeah,
Um,
radio.
hmm.
Can the stream hear us, dude?
Actually, that's a fair point.
You know what, Ross?
I'm asking a question.
Suck a dick,
Yeah. They can. They can.
Yeah.
bitch.
Anyway, what else happened on SmackDown?
Julia defeated Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, that Swanton was a bit of F, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then
See
Randy
that post from Julia about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
And then
I didn't see it.
Randy beat Cardona and tried to beat the shit out of him, and then all of a sudden the poster boy, Cody, comes out of nowhere, and these two get into a fight.
UB1.
I like how they had him go all the way the long way around just so they can go through a commercial break and have the cameras on him walking the entire way.
These two would end up brawling, and the show would end with Randy Orton RKOing Jelly Roll.
That was one of the worst brawls I've ever seen. You compared that brawl to what we saw last night. That brawl on
Wait,
SmackDown
was
was
it
shit.
even a brawl? Or which one
Not
are you
last
talking
night.
about?
Both of them. The Cody and Randy one was shit. All they did was like punch each
No,
other.
I'm talking
3
about
times.
the one on Raw.
But
The one that you're
what
referring
else
to.
was it, Ross? What else was it?
I wasn't sure if you were talking about Brock and Oba or Roman and
No,
Punk.
Roman and Punk.
Okay.
Brock and Oba did nothing. They just killed security guards.
That was funny. That was funny.
By them, I
Yeah,
mean Oba did.
Yeah.
We'll
Brock didn't really
discuss
do
about that
anything.
when we get to Raw here.
Jelly Hill had
Look.
3 segments on the match on SmackDown, most TV time out of everyone. Yeah, he did.
And look, while I get, WrestleMania is all about including a lot of people, including celebrities, did Jelly Roll really need to be involved in the Raw segment between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton? I get that Jelly Roll's trying to get through to Randy saying, oh, you used to be my friend and a good guy and all that, but it's like, you don't know Randy Orton, bro. On a deeper level, Randy Orton is a psychotic son of a bitch, you know?
I don't think anyone knows Randy Orton.
Oh, well.
Stephanie McMahon does.
I don't think
apparently.
even Randy Orton knows Randy Orton.
Well, speaking of that, we jump over to Raw from
Yeah,
last
I mean,
night.
Jelly Hill did get RKO, so that was kind of funny.
I'm not
Yes.
gonna lie, this past Raw was actually one of the better Raws in a good while.
Well,
Liam said this yesterday. Raw has been kicking SmackDown's ass on this Mania build, like Road to Mania.
It's been. Raw has been. This Raw specifically has been really good.
Well, the first SmackDown Ryan Ward to take over full writing with a few weeks ago was really good, but since then, I don't know what's happened on SmackDown. But with Raw, everything consistently from top to bottom has been good television. And now that they've actually left off a couple of things that need to be on there, like your Natalias, your Natties, and your Maxine Dupree's and other stuff, it's like it seems like a much more focused and driven program. It compared to SmackDown, which is all over the place at the moment. And it's all over the place so much so that people on Twitter are saying, "Oh, maybe we should say sorry to Road Dogg." No, you shouldn't do that. You just need to start holding Ryan Ward or whatever his name is accountable, and say, "Get back to that first episode you wrote." This is WrestleMania. This isn't any other ordinary pay-per-view build.
Well, believe it or not, actually, I found this out. Someone sent me a photo. Apparently, Road Dogg was up this way this past weekend, which I was like, oh, shit.
Well, he's not employed by WWE anymore, so he's got other things he needs to do to make money.
CMW said the audio's being weird. I think you're just being weird, CMW. Cause
How is
audio's
the
fine.
audio being weird? Here we fucking go.
I think he's just being weird.
I swear to God, there should be no
No,
problems.
no,
I triple checked everything.
He's your best friend. Tell him off.
Since when the fuck is he?
Because he's the one that wanted you here.
Okay, cool. His choice.
Well, anyway, let's jump over
That's
to Raw
cool.
now because we have a lot to talk about from this Raw. Starting with the opening segment, which was the poster child coming out. However, it wasn't just him that came out. The soon-to-be Hall of Famer, Stephanie McMahon,
Stephanie
Oh, yeah.
McMahon.
comes out and she says that Cody, she pretty much summarized it like this. Cody, you're not your dad, and Randy Orton's going to kill you with this version of yourself. Is pretty much what she was saying. And then Cody was like, well, Stephanie, if I'm not my father, guess what? You're not your father either. And then Stephanie did the slap.
She did the slap!
I don't think Stephanie wants to be her father, though.
Nope.
That's just
Twitter
my
seems to
opinion.
think that this is them testing the waters of saying, oh, they're going to bring Vince McMahon back as an on-screen character, which, by the way, no, not necessarily. And there's absolutely no way they should do that.
There's also no way they'd be allowed to do that.
Yeah, Tico don't like him for obvious reasons.
But she woke Cody up, it seems like.
Yes, because Cody grabbed her arm as she was getting ready to walk out of the ring, and we all thought that Cody was Cody's like, I got 2 words for you, and then he said thank you, and then he stormed off. No, he said thank you and stormed off. And all the fans are like, what the fuck? He should have said suck it.
It looks like he's woke. It looks like she's woken him up, which could be dangerous.
Serious Cody is a very dangerous person.
Yes. I don't think Randy Orton... I mean, Randy's probably like, Cody ain't ready for me, but I don't think Randy's ready for serious Cody either.
Homelander Cody.
I mean, if he dyes his hair pink, it gets even better.
Like, Carl Fletcher would be like, it should have been me.
Nah, he's hurt.
No, fuck him.
Yeah, they like wearing pink.
So,
fuck you.
Anyway, so then we had a segment backstage where Speed showed up. And
yeah, trying to get uncursed again.
Yeah, Danhausen shows up and he's
He
like,
still wanted his social media channels.
Yeah, he wants a lot from Speed.
Yeah.
Danhausen was all over the show, by the way.
Dude, I thought it was funny because like Speed leaves and then Adam Pearce is like, isn't this the part where he disappeared? And Danhausen's like,
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And then he still didn't leave.
Yeah, no.
I liked the segment he had where he promoted Saturday night's main event in July. He does his whole "you are cursed" thing. The pyro goes off and he's like, yeah, okay, run away now. And he just runs to the side and he's like, oh, I'm supposed to go this way. That part is entirely hilarious.
Also, Cody owes Danhausen $25.
25 people.
Oh, yeah.
For Danhausen, for you signing my poster.
Punk also gave Danhausen $20 and Punk was like, stay the fuck away from me.
And Danhausen was like, maybe. We'll think about it.
He was like,
no guarantees.
He didn't call him Pepsi Phil, which I was like, oh, come on.
Call him Cola Punk.
Yeah, call him Cola.
Yeah, what the fuck? All right, so moving
and
on
he calls
here.
Cody Oates Corey Rhodes.
Yeah, Corey. What the fuck?
Corey Rhodes.
So then we move on. We have a street fight for the World Tag Team titles between Logan Paul and Austin Theory taking on the Usos, which the Usos have a new theme. Seems like they keep getting new themes lately. Yeah. And pretty much what would happen is LA Knight, believe it or not, he would be out there for commentary. Ends up attacking the Vision at some point. Speed ends up getting involved after he picks up some brass knucks, spins around, and hits LA Knight with the brass knucks.
Yeah.
And he started freaking out. Was like, oh no.
He's like, I didn't mean to do that, bro.
But then back in the ring, Paul would nail Jimmy with the brass knucks, and the Vision win the tag titles.
Yes.
And Speed was like, no.
I didn't mean to do that.
I didn't mean to do that.
And then Theory and Logan gaslight, so no, you absolutely meant to do that. And you're with us now. And then they gaslight him later on when they're all in Adam Pearce's office, where Speed's like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I was like, no, bro, you totally meant to do that. Come
Yeah,
on
and
now.
then
My
Paul.
my favorite thing was when Paul Heyman was like, "Take him out for dinner, then leave. The Usos are gonna kill him."
Yes.
Yeah, he was like, take him out to dinner,
Yeah.
take him out to a nice dinner. And then as he's talking, yeah, you're going to be fine, you're going to be fine. The Usos are going to kill him.
Yeah.
Um,
But if
Also,
anyone
what
knows
I
the
learned from
Usos
this
is Paul
episode
Heyman.
of Monday Night. By the way, what I learned from this episode of Monday Night Raw is Paul Heyman does not know what an email is.
yeah, Paul, you got to check your email, goddammit, because that's what Pierce
An
tells him.
email is a reminder of a prior conversation. I think were the exact words he used, but then again, that's not what always emails are for. Sometimes they're used to initiate conversations. They're not just reminders.
His was a warning.
Yeah, he should have
Yeah.
looked at that.
Yep.
So, kind of moving quickly through here. So we have Roxanne Perez return to help Liv Morgan take down Stephanie Vaquer after Liv said some wild shit on the mic.
Mm-hmm.
They had a goal, but their feud needed that physicality.
In no uncertain terms,
For sure.
she basically said, "Your mum is trash, bitch," in Espanol.
I'm not gonna lie.
Did you see though when obviously Roxanne helped Liv, but when she was standing up, her face was like, I don't think she trusts her.
She doesn't.
I think
not
it's gonna
gonna
be
lie.
it's gonna be a long, slow build to her turning on Liv and joining Finn.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why when I listened to Liv's promo at first, it felt like it was kind of a baby face, a little bit like promo at first, but then she said all the stuff about Stephanie's mom, and I'm like, yeah, no, never mind. This is heel Liv.
Yeah, no, she's
I
gonna die.
don't think
This
that
is it.
at all. If anything,
She
she was
came out
just
by herself.
she was just flexing on the fact that she's a product of the WWE system, which can be
And that
interpreted.
she's the best Royal Rumble winner of
Yeah, it's not really-
all.
Of all.
Is this where I kick him from the
call?
Probably.
Ross.exe has stopped working. I did not do that. I did not do that. That was all him.
Oh, fuck it.
Anyway,
All right. So moving on from that, we had the women's tag team championship match.
God, that was ass.
It was the Irresistible Force taking on Bailey and Lyra Valkyria. A bunch of teams ended up coming out, including the Bella Twins. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss came out. The match would end in DQ after Flair would attack Jackson Legend. And, yeah. That's pretty much going to set up a big match for Mania.
No. It's very after confirmed that the match. It's a fatal four-way women's tag team match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships.
Yeah, we're gonna go over the whole updated Mania card too after this, so don't you worry.
bloody 12 matches.
So Finn Balor challenges Dominic Mysterio to a match at Mania.
Dominic's in trouble.
Yep. Big fucking rubble.
He's like, I taught you everything you know, but perhaps your dad was right. Again, is what he said, and it was like, but still, I think you even said on Twitter, what happens when the lessons, even though you beat up your dad, you're going to get beaten up, or even though you beat up your dad, you're going to get beaten up by your stepdad.
Ooh.
Finn may have told him everything he knows, but Finn has a secret weapon.
Eddie?
Yeah. That's what people on social media are like, Eddie? But no.
Finn has a secret weapon.
A demon.
Well, I think Finn Balor's like, you teach them what you know, but you don't teach them everything, you know. And he didn't teach them about the demon, you know. So, if Finn Balor comes out whooping, Dominic Mysterio is going to die.
Yeah.
So, then we have what probably was the most brutal part of the night. Triple H prevented Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar from getting into a melee after Oba destroyed a bunch of security guards and even chucked Pierce to the side. After Brock was like,
me.
After Brock pretty much told him to get his ass out there, and
Yeah, Brock spoke.
yeah, Brock was pissed. He wants a fight.
Let's do this.
Well,
And then people were pissed that they were just getting involved. But if you think about it, kayfabe-wise, his general manager literally got shoved, so he had to go out there and control the situation.
shoved.
Yeah,
He
people were
got
like,
chucked.
"Oh, Triple
It
H
makes
having to
sense.
get himself involved again for no reason."
It
He
made
is the
sense for him to
only
be out.
position of power that can actually stop those two. People are
His
like,
GM
"Oh,
literally got shoved into the barricade. The security got absolutely destroyed. He's the only one there that could have stopped that fight.
And then Triple
Which
H
is
gets
true.
shoved, and
So it
then
made
Bruce Pritchard
sense.
gets shoved, and then Chris Park gets shoved, and Bobby Roode gets shoved, and then, before you know it, Nick Khan's out there. The whole president of the WWE. Like, okay, guys, come on, we need a marquee match for WrestleMania. We can't have you guys killing everybody and yourselves. Sorry, I tried to make a joke. It didn't work.
Oba is probably going to get fined.
Oh, will find me.
He
That's
don't
Well, what
care.
Baron
Oba did,
He don't care.
Oba, what he did to the security guards was fucking ridiculous. When he tossed that one security guard onto the ramp,
What you
Yeah.
He
I've
that
never
was
seen a
a
man.
rough bump.
I've never
And then
seen a
Brock
man.
revived the security guard after.
I've never
Yeah.
seen that man. I've never seen that man for. I've never seen a man firm so high in my life.
It's not just the fact that he got thrown so high up and far. It's the fact that he's landing on the steel part of the ramp too. On the fall.
Like Oba literally shot that security guard like a motherfucking shot put. Like, dude, like it's ridiculously high.
He did do shot put in college.
Yep.
That segment
did.
actually, you can actually say yeet there because he actually did yeet him.
Literally.
Yeah. Yeah. He.
But then Adam Pearce kind of knows the attack though.
Yeah, he's a.
Yeah, because he came in later on to talk to Paul Heyman again in the hallway.
And he was fine.
Well, immediately after that, we had the IC title match. Well, IC champion Penta defeating Kofi Kingston, and then Penta would announce a ladder match for WrestleMania with some pretty big names in there.
It's only 5 names at the moment.
Isn't it only 5
Or
people?
the ladder match?
Yeah.
But
Would
he
it
also
be
said
more-
the ladder match is my kingdom, and he don't lose when he's in his kingdom. So
He's probably going to lose though.
probably.
I think to a bouncy guy.
There's only 5 people in the match so far, but there will be 6.
El Hijo del Vikingo.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Penta's going to AAA at some point. Vikingo's on AAA, and Vikingo
Watch
would put me in.
Vikingo win the title.
Well, that'd be the way they'd be like, oh yeah, by the way, Vikingo signed with WWE, he's not with AAA anymore. Full time.
JD Rusev,
Javon.
Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, and Penta are the ones in the match so far. And then obviously Vikingo will probably get added to make it 6.
Oh no. Okay, I hate to rush this, guys, but I just heard thunder outside, which means we're probably getting a thunderstorm. So I'm gonna speed this up just a little bit.
I had thunderstorms not long ago.
Yeah, this ought to be good. So then Paul Heyman's in the ring. Paul Heyman comes out. Says pretty much cuts a pretty big promo saying how he's the only promoter from the 80s and 90s still standing, which I was like, yeah, true. But Adam Pearce tells him he should have checked his email.
Adam Pearce told him all night to check his email.
The charges.
According to Paul, he already did check the email.
Well, clearly he didn't, because he would have saw that Seth Rollins is cleared of all charges, but not only that, Seth Rollins is cleared to compete now. And
He is medically cleared.
how did he know this? Well, because Seth comes in with a fucking chair and blasts Heyman right in the back.
He
Do you want me
didn't
to
come out
break
with a
kayfabe?
mask this time.
Do you want me to break kayfabe for you?
Oh no.
Seth's been cleared for weeks.
Yeah, we know.
You know what's interesting? He didn't come out with any masked men or any masked man disguise this time. He came in a full black suit.
He don't need to.
But what happened after he hit him with the chair?
Well, he looked like he was going for the stomp.
Were the dogs
and then,
barking?
Well, no, hold on. He was coming out. He was gonna hit the stomp, but then, all of a sudden, the fucking ring general Gunther drags him out
Everyone thought it was Braun Breaker.
and chokes the shit out of him.
I
Brings
guess
him over
this-
to the announce table and points to the WrestleMania sign.
I guess this is pretty much their way of saying that Braun
He's
wouldn't
not
be
cleared.
medically
Is not
cleared to
cleared.
compete by WrestleMania. But
Braun
could he
Breaker
be
was
there
there.
at WrestleMania either way?
Braun Breaker was at MSG. He was there. He was ready to go. And they told him, guess what? You're not cleared.
Which is sad, really.
They told him
You
there
know
and
what?
then. Literally there and then they told him, you're not cleared.
You know what's funny? I've been seeing people already on Twitter saying, "Well, GG, Seth, you had a great career. It's been great knowing you."
Yeah. Because everyone thinks
Like-
every single match Gunther's going to have is a retirement match.
I think this is
Not
actually
every
Gunther's
match
gonna
needs to
lose.
be a retirement match for Gunther. Oh, but then that would make it a stupid idea.
Well, they're gonna need
Oh,
to
no.
explain
I
this
mean,
angle because now I'm curious.
They're going to have to explain it, but I think everyone's figured it out already, what it's going to end up being.
Well,
Heyman's in the story going to have paid Heyman's going to have paid what's his name, Gunther, to get rid of Seth Rollins, and then in return Gunther gets Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam.
yes.
That'll be a long ass wait.
But I think Seth wins at Mania, and I think Braun Breaker spears him after the match.
Yep. On all accounts.
But then Gunther could just put him to sleep.
Yeah, that too.
Maybe.
I don't know. It'll be a good match either way. I mean, I don't know why people are complaining about Seth Rollins as freaking Gunther.
Yeah, like why wouldn't
How
you
have we
want
not
that?
had that
That's
match
still a
yet?
huge match.
Have we really not
Like-
had that match yet?
Yeah, we have. Didn't we?
No. Wait. No. I thought we don't. Like, do we saw those?
I
two
don't
fight
think we-
before?
I don't think we have yet.
They had
Gunther
an
was-
open challenge against each other a number of years ago when NXT UK was a thing, or when it was Walter, but that
Gunther versus-
kind
Oh
of
yeah,
doesn't
well
count.
yeah, back then, but
Yeah, Walter.
no,
I'm
that was
in
Walter,
2019.
not Gunther.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. They had a
Yeah.
small.
Well, they
They
actually
had a.
did. They had a world heavyweight title match 2 years ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Oh, shit,
Gunther
actually?
vows to break Seth frickin' Rollins in half. What I got here. That's when Gunther was IC champion. Actually, yeah, they did. Yeah.
I think it was 2 years ago. So
They even fought
Yeah.
each other in 2019, back when he was Walter.
Yep.
That's when he had his boys around him. Anyway, so yeah,
but no, them till WrestleMania is a bigger deal than both of those things. So,
But yeah, Seth was Gunther is happening.
so then we had Raquel Rodriguez versus Io, in which
Mhm.
Raquel won
Yeah.
because Asuka had to come out and she was like, meh. And then Kyrie
Actually,
was like, eh.
Actually, Io cost herself.
she got distracted.
I'm
By
telling
herself.
you, that Kyrie Sane when she turns on Asuka is gonna be so good. It's gonna
It's gonna
be
be at Mania.
great.
Yeah, it would be. It's good. He will eventually turn on frickin' Asuka this way, and then she will just literally just bitch slap her at this point.
She'll do more than that.
Yeah, she's gonna fucking drop the elbow is what's gonna happen.
I think they'll do Io versus Asuka at Mania, and then Kairi turns on Asuka and Io beats
Yeah.
Asuka.
She's going to drop that elbow and it's going to be insane.
Insane.
You guys are funny. I want you to know that.
Thank you.
So then, obviously, Pierce makes it official between Seth Rollins and Gunther. And then we get to the main part here, which was Punk and Roman. These two end up brawling.
You forgot to say the part where Roman said, "Acknowledge me." That's always the most important part of every Roman Reigns segment, don't you
he
know?
got acknowledged, all right. Yeah. He ends up beating
That's
up
all he
Punk
said.
for a
And
little
then Punk
bit,
came out.
and then Punk.
That was the only words that were said in the entire segment.
Yeah.
Then Punk came out, pretty much the two
and CM
brawled.
Punk saying Roman Reigns.
Yeah, and then Punk powerbombed Roman through the announce table, and then saying Roman
Hey, Bert.
Reigns.
And then got into an argument with a fan.
Yeah, and then
Oh
got into an
man,
argument with a
Punk
fan.
couldn't even get Roman up on his shoulder because he needed help from one of the guys to get him up. Oh, I didn't realize it was a collaborative effort that this whole wrestling thing was, and that everything wasn't a shoot the entire time.
Hey, shut up.
Also, CM Punk tried to jump into the crowd, and everyone was like, "The last time you jumped into a crowd, it didn't end well for you."
Yeah, so Punk,
No, it did
Punk,
not.
what if I told you about getting on that fucking barricade? I told you to stay the fuck away from.
Get
Not
down,
for
get
me.
down.
I wish he would have done it. But
Well, yeah, it's you.
I don't think WWE would have been happy with him though.
No.
But Roman's not there next week.
Oh no, his streak is over. He's a part-timer now, everybody.
He's back the week
A bit rich card review.
Hey now, you're an
after.
all-star.
Roman showed up more
Good
times in
game,
2026 than
play.
you have.
Listen, I just want to point this out. Anyone that thinks that this match isn't going to be one of the biggest matches on the card at Mania, you can go fuck yourself.
People are saying the
these two
build-up
are
of the
building-
storylines.
These two are
terrible
building
heading
it
into
up.
WrestleMania.
These two are building it up so well. I mean,
I don't think it's
People
done either.
online are
I
saying
think
that
on
the
that-
storylines for each match and everything has just been like very bad, and everything has been shit. And
I
it's
think
like there is so much history in
I
these
think on the Go
storylines.
Home show. I think on the Go Home show is when Roman gets payback for what Punk said. I think Roman says what everyone's been telling him to say.
yeah.
He mentions the dog.
The dog.
That's what I think happens.
I mean, look, I understand why people are saying that the builds for this year's Mania hasn't been good.
Oh, the build for some of the matches have been shite.
Yeah, like that I can agree with. But I mean, this one,
It doesn't make sense to say that all of the builds have been terrible, though. There have
Not
been
all of
good
them, no.
builds.
Some of them have been fucking crap.
Punk and Roman has had a good build. Cody and Randy, it makes sense because of the history.
oh,
It
don't
makes
tell
sense.
Peyton
say
that.
that
Don't
the
tell Peyton
best-
that.
The best built match for Mania has been Oba vs Brock.
Oh yeah. I'd say that's the match everybody is the most invested in.
A lot of people are saying that match
I agree.
should main event, and you know what? I actually agree with them. That should main event night. The build's been better. The match will be better. The tension is there. The animosity is there. Like I genuinely think that could main event night one. It's not going to, but it should.
I know it's.
So we'll
Let
check
them
a list
see if
pulse
it's
for
that
using the
pretty
words
good build,
tension and animosity, please.
I know big words.
I'll
Just
say
about.
this much about the build-up to this year's WrestleMania. It's not as good as the build-up to WrestleMania 40, but it's better than the build-up to WrestleMania 41, which was last year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree with that.
I think this year's Mania is going to blow last year's Mania out of the water, mate.
Yeah.
I think it should with just
They
the
also-
two title matches. It really should, just based off storyline and everything. But
Well, they also have like they've got a lot of singles matches, but they have since added some variety in the ladder match.
Got a lot of
Fatal
matches.
four-
Mhm.
And the fatal
Unsanctioned
four-way.
match, fatal four-way.
Fatal-
Fatal
Yeah.
4-way, yeah.
And we could still get a 6-man tag.
Usos, LA Knight
And,
versus Logan Paul, Austin Theory and
and
Speed.
Speed. We could get it. I'm not saying we will, but we could get it. Tiffany vs. Julia probably will be added because I think they're going to go at it again.
Probably.
And what's the other one?
You know who is also going to be on WrestleMania? Danhausen.
Fuck.
Yeah, probably be Kit Wilson and the Miz versus Jelly Roll and well, people think Royce Keys, but then I don't know, could be Danhausen.
People are complaining about the thought of Royce Keys having his debut match at WrestleMania in a tag team match with a celebrity, but people weren't complaining when it happened with Damian Priest a couple years ago with Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Bad Bunny was like arguably the person who shone brightest in that match.
I mean, Jelly Roll is also really good too. Just saying. He's not like Bad Bunny level, but he's good. He's all right.
He gets how to tell a story in a match. I'll give him that.
So, pretty much what we have now as the updated Mania card is obviously we have Roman versus Punk, we have Cody versus Randy.
Oh yeah, Asuka vs. Io could also get added.
Yeah, we
That
got
was the third one.
we got Liv versus Stephanie. We got Cargill versus Ripley. We got Oba versus Brock. We have AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. We have the unsanctioned match. We have the U.S. title match between Zayn and Williams. We have the ladder match. I mean, honestly, this year's Mania looks a bit more interesting, especially with the breaking news that broke yesterday. And, yeah, for everyone saying, oh, he's not going to show up. Bullshit.
He found his way back.
The You Can't See Me Man is the host of Mania 42, Jonathan Cena.
Now, I'm going to say this. We all know they've done this because they have shit ticket sales. But people complaining that John Cena's going to host Mania is just fucking stupid.
Yeah.
We know why they've done it, but it doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Yeah?
It's not.
John Cena.
And anyway, John Cena was going to be in Vegas for Mania anyway, so might as well put him on the show.
As the host.
I mean,
Yeah, he was going to be at Mania anyway, whether he was hosting or not. So might as well just use him.
It's just going to be weird to not see him
Yes.
in the jorts. He's going to be wearing the suit.
Yes.
I don't like it.
Yeah, in terms of both nights of WrestleMania opening with John Cena saying, "Welcome to WrestleMania," that voice he does. You know, that's gonna be
one night Triple H will do it because he has to do everything by himself.
Yeah, he does love being the center of attention. So
Welcome to a
He'll
new
give John Cena
era.
one night. He'll give John Cena one night. He's like, "You're not getting both."
It's
Which
a
one do you
new
want?
era starting tonight.
Pick a night, John.
Which night do you want, John? Night 1 or night 2? I think I'd like night 2, please, Hunter.
Well, too fucking
Got
bad.
it.
Okay.
You're doing whatever I say,
Got
bitch.
it. Got it. You're doing a backstage segment with Danhausen, and I'm doing the introductions of both nights. Got it.
I was like, "What?"
Odd 6.
So do everything.
Jonathan, yes.
I do think
Hi,
we'll
yes,
get
John
that.
Housen. Nice to meet you.
I do
Jonathan,
think we'll
I
get.
think you can extend Hausen.
Yeah, I do think we'll get a John Cena Danhausen thing. I also think John Cena might punch someone in the face just because he can.
And
Or
everyone, oh my
maybe
god,
give him a little
he's
bit
gonna
of
have an in-ring. He's gonna have an in-ring return because he punched somebody in the face.
Oh my god, wait a minute.
I
Hold
don't
on.
think he's gonna hit an AA, but I think he'll punch someone.
Wait a minute, hold on. The best way to open up Mania. Cena opens up Mania, and then the first match on the card. Dun it. Dun it. Dun dun dun. Yeah. That would be the funniest shit. Gunther comes out, and he's just like...
Laughs in his face, does the "you can't see me" taunt, and then Cena leaves.
Yeah.
She was
He's
like, I'm not coming back.
He was like, I'm gonna have to let that shit slide because I don't wrestle no more.
He's like, who can I get? Seth, go beat him up.
Well,
I'm not coming back. You can't make me.
but no, like in
Oh,
my
they could.
opinion, in terms of Mania, I feel like this one's going to be a very interesting Mania compared to last year's. Last year's was I wanted to fall asleep. This one I'm actually
Well, no,
excited
they
for.
did have some good matches last year.
Well,
It
no,
wasn't
they
all
they
bad.
did, but it wasn't like this year. This year it's I'm excited to see the new stars get like shining here, because like you're seeing
I
Javon
think
Evans, you're seeing Penta, you're seeing
Stephanie
you're seeing
Vaquer.
yeah Stephanie Vaquer, you're gonna see Don.
Jerome Tick.
I mean you can't tell me that Dom and Balor isn't gonna fucking try to steal the show. I mean
Well, to be fair, last year night one was a slog. Night two was a lot more entertaining overall and a bit easier of
Yeah,
a ride.
night one was bad with a good main event. Night two was good with a shit main event.
Yeah, it was the opposite ends of a spectrum.
Yeah, they just swapped the main event around, and they would have had a perfect Mania.
Whereas you look at both nights at SummerSlam in comparison, they were both excellent. So you just do the same thing this WrestleMania. Jobs are good and ain't it?
Yes.
but
I also think John
watch
Cena
you
will be inducting AJ Styles too.
yeah.
Probably.
Which, by the way, speaking of that, there was some news about that because I guess the Hall of Fame, what was it?
Andre and Hogan.
Hulk Hogan and
Yeah,
Andre the
yeah,
Giant.
the match that is getting inducted into the Hall of Fame is the Hogan Andre
The
match.
slam, the slam heard around the world.
The
And
slam
that'll be
that,
where Triple H is like, I'm the center of attention. I'm going to induct this match into the Hall of Fame.
Who's going to accept it though?
Brooke.
I don't think she cares, to be honest.
Okay, Andre's family, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I will say this: that match definitely is worthy of being in the Hall of Fame because I mean, say what you will, but that match, if that didn't have all eyes on wrestling and didn't, I mean, come on, that was huge.
Well,
The
none of us would be seeing it right here, right now. So
the slam heard around the world. I mean, come on. It was so perfect.
yeah, perfect.
Hogan defeating the, well, I guess supposed undefeated Giant.
The
Yeah, I
time
want
was.
to point that out. He wasn't undefeated.
Yeah, there's like house shows he lost on and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to rant now.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
So, CM Punk has been world champion for 150 days. Right?
Here we go. Yep.
And he has defended the title 4 times in 150 days. Now, when Roman did that, it was a major issue, right? You know, people were like, "Oh, he's not defending his title. Take the title off him. He's not showing up." I get he wasn't showing up. Fair enough. But CM Punk is showing up. CM Punk is not defending his title. So, 4 defenses in 150 days for a guy that says every single week he's going to be a fighting champion, disgraceful. Thank you very much for coming to my pep talk.
Dead.
Nah, Pep.
Pep Guardiola talk.
fuck Ted.
Nah, mate, it's diabolical. He calls himself a fighting champion and he's defended his title 4 times in 150 days. But if it's Roman Reigns, oh, World War 92, mate. People are throwing things. It's wrestling fans are just, I don't know, man. They're biased.
I mean, look, even I can admit that's fucked up.
He
think it's
won
just
that title. He won that title on the 1st of November last year. We're now heading into April.
It's not just a CM Punk issue, it's a wider WWE issue where champions defend less often than they used to. Granted, the United States Championship has been the exception to that rule. The Intercontinental Championship might become an exception to that rule. But then, if you look at the women's tag titles also get defended like every 2 weeks, so there's that as
The
well.
women's IC title has been defended a bit too.
Since AJ won it once, which is fine. Or twice, I can't remember. Once, yes.
Yeah, against Bailey.
But then, yeah, as I said, it's just a wider issue where championships in WWE aren't on the line as often as they used to be. Which I don't understand sometimes, but other times I do, because they obviously don't want people getting hurt for no reason. Especially champions, I guess. But at the same time, it's just a wider company issue.
I know, but I'm just saying, when Roman was champion, people were blaming Roman.
People just love to bitch about everything.
Don't worry, we don't have to deal with CM Punk with the championship after.
Oh no, it's
April
gonna be all over.
19th anyway.
It's gonna be all over.
And then Roman can finally take his well-deserved 4-month break.
Yay! So we won't see the world heavyweight title for 4 months. Yay!
Yeah, and then let me tell you something. People will be like, "Oh my God, Roman's defending his title." I'm like, remember when CM Punk only defended his title 4 times in 150 days? Yeah, shut up, bitch.
Although I am kind of curious now because now that the Usos don't have their titles, that means that they're probably going to be really involved in that main event now, aren't they?
Yep.
I don't know if they're going to be involved, but I think they're going to be standing tall with Roman at the end of the day, at
Oh,
the
yeah.
end of the match, like standing with him.
Probably.
I think they're gonna try and like tease that they're not gonna help him and that he's gonna do it on his own, and then the fans are not gonna like that because the fans want them to, be together, and then they end up standing with him, and then everyone's like, "Yay!"
By the way, I'm
Yeah.
not criticizing anything or anything like that, but I mean, WWE really needs to step up their creative game because no offense, they can't just keep running back to the same well with the bloodline stuff. I mean, they can. I mean, obviously it's getting over, but I mean, they need to find something
They did it. They
else.
did it with the Shield for years.
Yeah, true. I'm just saying, at some point, people are gonna be like, oh, they're doing the bloodline shit again. Here we go. Which, by the way, I still
Yeah,
think
but
I still think it's good for
that's my
business,
excuse.
but
They did it that's my excuse. If someone complains about it, I'm like, they did it with the Shield.
yeah.
Yep.
I'm
Which
just saying.
they did.
I'm just saying. I don't want people bitching that they keep going to the well because it's like, well, no, that's not true. They don't. I mean,
If WWE had good creative, then maybe they wouldn't have to turn to people like Roman Reigns and the Bloodline.
this is true.
You're hearing us, Triple H. Yeah? No, you have a burner account.
Well, okay, so I kind of want to get off
Oh.
WWE here for a minute because we got to talk about something incredible here.
TNA.
So TNA had their Sacrifice pay-per-view. Was it? Was it a pay-per-view or was it a live?
It's paper.
Sacrifice, right?
Yeah, it was
Yeah, it's a
Sacrifice.
It's pay-per-view.
Scott Steiner's favorite pay-per-view.
So let's talk about this. So people obviously were upset because of what happened in the main event. 3 minutes into the main event, it was between Santana and I fucked the guy's last name. Yeah, Macklin there.
Steve Macklin.
Steve Macklin.
Steve.
Macklin took a shot, and he was obviously in no condition to continue. Like none. Like you could see, like he
Yeah, just
kept.
fell wrong.
Yeah, like he was all over the place. The referee, which I'm still trying to find her name again. I don't know why I don't have that. I had it right here. I don't know where the hell it went. Pretty much the referee would step in, stop the match, pretty much. Because obviously they, like, she made the right call here. I know people will bitch, oh, it was only a 3-minute main event, but I'm like, dude, come on. Would you rather the
Alice
guy...
Lane.
Yes, that's her name. She would step in, say, hey, no, not going to continue. He's obviously in no condition to continue. In my opinion, she made the right call.
Especially after. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
If we want to go back to the issue with OVW a couple of weeks ago, where a referee is literally having a seizure mid-match, and the wrestlers don't think for 1 second, including one of them who disgustingly picked the guy up and moved him out of the way. Yeah, it's just like, you should be stopping that. There's no sign of any EMTs or doctors at ringside or anything. Whereas TNA, have rightly, credit to Alice Lane gone, she's literally gone, he can't continue to the back. So they fed that information to the back. They said to her, stop the match. She's like, I was going to do it anyway, pretty much. And then, yeah, she told both Santana and Macklin, match is over. Can't continue. And, you know, if anything, with people complaining about it, it's so silly because regardless of who's involved in a professional wrestling match, whether it's a referee having a seizure, whether it's Steve Macklin or Mike Santana or any...
in the crowd. If there's a medical emergency in the crowd, they might stop the show.
You stop it.
You know?
Safety of everybody at the show, whether they're involved directly or not, is paramount.
Safety for other for superstars, whether it's WWE, AEW, TNA, whatever.
Anyone.
Safety, anybody, yes,
even the
anybody
indies.
that matter. Safety for safety for other superstars comes first, not anything else. Safety for the wrestlers.
Luckily, Macklin did not have a concussion, but at the time they thought he did. So luckily he didn't have one, but hopefully, you know, he is resting and he is okay.
Listen,
but
I've seen a lot of
OVW, right, can take lessons from this because they put a post out saying our main concern is the safety of our workers. That's bullshit, mate.
Yeah, else no.
Yeah, that.
I don't give a shit who you are. I don't give a shit how many years you've been in the business. I don't give a shit if you're an indie where you use 62,000 weapons a match. I don't give a shit. You know?
Yep.
TNA literally showed you right there and then why you should have a doctor at ringside at every single match. And why you should have referees and wrestlers who care about each other more than they care about their paychecks.
Yeah, now, this is a reason wrestlers train as well, not just to be better in-ring performers, but to also perform moves in a safe manner, so that they're not risking the lives of their
in a safe and controlled way.
Yeah, like listen here. So pretty much, I saw the clip numerous times. Like the way that Macklin went down, it was scary. Like he legit was grabbing the rope as he was going down. Like you could see, like, I honestly thought he was gonna hit his neck off the fucking rope at one point. But Santana,
she had to push Santana away.
Yeah, Santana was gonna pick him up and do something with him, but she pushed him out of the way, legit leaned up against Macklin and threw up the X as like frantically. Like you could see her freaking out. Like, hey, like, this is not okay. Like, he's not good. And, like, Santana's trying his best to keep the fans in it. Like, but you could see, like, even the guy that runs TNA now, he came over and he was like, okay, nope. He's like, I'm not gonna let him go.
Yeah. People are, like, complaining, oh, we paid money and we got a 3-minute main event. If that's all you care about, then you're not a real fan, are you?
I mean, look,
these people put their bodies and their health on the line for you on a yearly basis.
They don't have to do it.
They put their bodies on the line their health on the line year round, no off season, compared to other professional sports or any other forms of entertainment, and you still have a lack of empathy and a lack of respect for the people you pay your money towards watching week upon week, when basic human empathy should override your feelings of, I've paid money to watch this, I should be getting my money's worth. Yeah, money makes the world go round, but it's not the be all and end all of human livelihood, you know? Health before wealth, as they say.
Yeah. And like
Yeah.
like I said, I've watched around a lot of wrestling where I've seen guys have their back like pretty much cut open with like that wasn't supposed to happen. I've seen guys take nasty spots where, I mean, heck, even the legend Stone Cold, he had his fucking neck pretty much broken, and yet everyone was like, oh, why isn't he like this and that? It's not about money, okay? It's about the safety of these guys. These guys are performers to try and give you guys the best entertainment around. They put their bodies on the line every single week. That's why you guys see the messages. Don't try this at home, school, or wherever. Just don't do it. These guys are trained professionals. And it's it's incredibly disrespectful and disappointing whenever I see that they're putting money ahead of the wrestlers. Like, listen, you guys spent money on a pay-per-view. Okay, boo-hoo. Cry me a river. You guys will complain about that, but you guys won't bitch when it's a fucking UFC event and it's like a 5-second knockout. It's like, oh, it's the biggest thing ever. Oh, like, give me a fucking break. Like, it doesn't matter what
Yeah,
promotion.
you
It
pay for a
doesn't
UFC
matter.
fight, you pay for a boxing match,
Yeah, like it
and
doesn't
it ends in
matter.
like the first round.
Yeah, like it doesn't
You didn't get your
matter
money's
at
worth
what
there, though,
level
did
it
you? You
is.
don't complain there.
Yeah, like it doesn't matter what level it is. It doesn't matter if it's fucking Indies, WWE, whatever. It's about keeping these guys safe so that way they can put on the best entertainment for you guys. If you guys aren't concerned with the guy going down like Macklin did, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. Then you guys aren't real wrestling fans, and I'm sorry to say, you probably should stop wrestling right now. Stop watching wrestling right now and go watch all the other crappy sports that don't put on any good entertainment whatsoever.
And
These
you know
guys,
for a fact, right? If she didn't stop that match,
it
people
was
would have
gonna get
gotten mad
worse.
at her.
Yeah, they would have been like, "Why didn't the ref
Yeah.
stop the
No,
match?"
but people would. These same people that are complaining she stopped the match. Those same people would have gotten mad at her for not stopping the match if Macklin actually did get injured or had a concussion.
Yeah. Thank you. Alice Lane is her name. Is it?
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
she deserved this for that effort.
I will say this: wrestling fans, it's gotten to a point where wrestling fans at this point are just trying to find something to complain about. It's just trying to
Wrestling fans
find
are
something.
crazy, man.
Yeah, and they deserve this.
Wrestling fans is like, I want. If I don't get, I get mad. Like, they don't owe you anything.
Why
Did
can't
your
we?
parents ever
It's
teach you?
literally like what John Cena one time said when he was a heel. He literally said for the fans, it's always, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Not one of you sons of bitches asked me how I feel.
Exactly. And I'm going to bring this up because Stephanie Raquel, Liam, you saw this, right, on Twitter.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I know what you're
A
talking
guy put a tweet out. I'm going to get the tweet, right? There was a guy on Twitter that said, saw a photo and an autograph. Oh, she's not there to give you an autograph. She's not there to give you a picture.
It's like that one
She's
fan that
there to go to
wanted.
work.
It's like that one fan that wanted fucking Oba to pose in some weird fucking way with her, and like, it's like, dude.
Yeah, because he didn't do his pose in a meet and greet.
It was like, well, Rhea's a.
Stephanie
And almost not.
replied to that guy, by the way. Stephanie replied, asked for understanding, and many people respected it, except for you. You followed me for a long time, saying hurtful things and making me feel uncomfortable. I told you no multiple times, and you kept following me and recording, and now you're posting this on social media. It's sad to see people like you call themselves fans. It's true.
It is true.
Yep. She's fucking correct.
You know what that incident reminds me of as well? I don't know if you guys remember this, but there is this one fan who would go to meet and greets, and every time they would ask for a picture, it would be like, "Oh, can you do this position for me while we take the picture?" And there was one incident where she went to Obafemi, and she's like, and
Yeah,
the
that's the
Obafemi was
one I
like,
was talking about.
"No, I personally don't feel comfortable doing it." And then that same wrestling fan proceeded to blast Obafemi for no reason on Twitter and make it seem like he was being rude and selfish and all of that. When
Yeah, and then she
again,
got blasted.
wrestlers aren't your puppets.
I'm just gonna say this right now, right? If wrestling fans keep doing this, the wrestlers are gonna stop doing meet and greets. They're gonna refuse to meet you.
Yeah,
There's
so
also-
technically it's gonna be.
There's a matter of also common sense is not prevailing, and what people are failing to realize is that yes, they entertain you, but they are human beings with their own thoughts,
Exactly.
emotions, feelings about everything, and they have their own boundaries, which you should be respecting. If you want to pay your
Exactly.
money to go and meet them, to take a picture, to get an autograph, you better show them the same respect that you would expect somebody to show you.
Yeah.
But I
That
guess
person
nowadays
with
common sense
Stephanie-
isn't very common at all, huh?
That person with Stephanie, right, is complaining that she didn't give him an autograph or a picture on in like a car park or something, right? Or like on the side.
I'll even say this, like when obviously I got a photo with Lita, the time that we all got her to say hi to us, like Lita was like the kindest person ever, and obviously I was like, well, if she's busy, I'm not gonna have her, stop
Bother her.
whatever she was doing to say hi to my friends. I was like, if she has time, But Lita was like, yeah, I'll say hi. Like wrestlers can be really respectful. You just got to be like respectful back. Like obviously there's boundaries. Like
Yeah,
You also have, also
Exactly.
make sure you have manners. Say please, say thank you.
like
You don't know
know?
what they're going through in life either, you know? What
Yeah.
you see is, 3 hours of television a week, 2 hours of television a week. That's all you see. You don't know anything else.
And they're playing characters. They're not being who they would be in real life.
How
Unless
do you
you're
know,
MJF,
right,
of course.
after a wrestler has a match, they don't go backstage and they have a meltdown because something's going on in their life. We don't know if they have that or not. They could. You don't know. You know?
Yeah.
You never know. But going back to this referee from TNA, the indies need to take notes
Oh yeah, big time.
because I mean I don't know why there wasn't a doctor at ringside anyway for that. There should be a doctor at ringside for every single wrestling match there is. I don't care if it's the best doctor in the world or if it's just a level 1 doctor. It's still a doctor, you know.
I've been to a smaller scale New Japan show, and I've been to a Revolution Pro Wrestling show. So obviously, yeah, New Japan's a major promotion, but when they're running venues over here, they don't have the same facilities and they're smaller. And of course, Repro is a big independent promotion over here. But at the end of the day, at ringside, literally behind the very barriers we're sitting behind, you could see emergency staff wearing high vis and saying they're ambulance or EMTs or whatever. The fact of the matter is, if you want medical people there, you're going to pay them money to do their jobs, obviously, but at the same time, it should be commonplace regardless because it's inherently a dangerous business. It's professional stunt work, but dialed up to 100, maybe even 1,000, depending on the match or situation or the level of spots they're doing. But at the same time, I'm just saying, if OVW has none of those people in sight, which they didn't in the clip I saw, it's like, how are smaller shows than you got emergency staff on site ready to do their job should anything go wrong, but you don't?
Yeah. And how dare Al Snow come out saying the safety of our our staff and our wrestlers and our people are the main priority when he didn't even come
Didn't
out
seem
and
like
check if that referee was
didn't even
okay.
seem like a priority during the match.
He didn't even come out and check if the referee was okay, so he can't say shit.
Yeah, he deserved this. OVW deserves this.
But that
sorry.
TNA referee, props to you. You know how to do your job.
Shout Alice Lane.
She got like an award or something from
She
Power
should.
Silver too.
She should.
Rightfully so. Rightfully so. She
Rightfully
showed
so.
a remarkable level of intuition and common sense and awareness and bravery and courage to make that decision. And to
because it's a split second decision too. You have to make it there and then.
And that's literally all it is. Safety. That's all it is.
You watch any TNA show, you watch any WWE show, you watch any AEW show. You got multiple doctors at ringside, you know. So indies, take notes. Take notes. Guys can just shut up.
I mean, look, like obviously, like first off, I know Al Snow. Like I like the dude.
I know Al Snow.
He's like his comments is what
He's a good
pissed
guy.
me off. Like he's
Not
a
for
good
that.
he's usually a good guy. Like I don't understand like how the fuck he.
You can't come out and say that and then not do anything about it when it happened.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's like if this happened on WWE TV, right? And Triple H just lets it happen, and Triple H goes on Twitter. It's like, our main priority is the safety of our superstars and the safety of our workers. I'm like, shut up.
Yeah, for real.
But because it's an indie show, people, they get away with it.
Well, dude, even the indie shows that I go to, there's at least an
Oh.
ambulance. Like, there's people that stand by there. It's just
I don't know,
fun.
man. Fans complaining. Health. If you're complaining about that, then I think you need to look at yourself. Their lives every single night.
Yeah, I mean, look, like Roman could have gotten hurt from like taking that powerbomb spot.
That table
like,
spot last night.
I mean, there's multiple instances where wrestlers could get hurt at any moment. I mean, heck, even Rey Mysterio, like he's a prime example.
Nikki Bella got hurt, and she wasn't even doing a major move. Her ankle, she just twisted it in the middle of a match.
Yeah, it's unreal.
You can twist your ankle walking down the road, mate.
For sure.
It's just stupid. Fans think they deserve everything and anything, when in true reality, none of us deserve anything, and the wrestlers don't owe us anything.
They're also saying that their parents have never taught them the phrase "I won doesn't get without manners." You know.
Exactly.
You know what's funny?
basic
Fans will
human
say
instinct.
that they pay tickets to see these wrestlers. Are those is the money that you're paying for tickets going to the wrestlers that you're seeing?
Nope.
It's going to the business.
It's going to the company.
In turn, they can use that money to then pay the people you watch weekly, put their bodies and their health on the line for you.
There was another incident on Raw too when Liv Morgan, a fan, tried to cab her.
When was
she
that?
Was she
On
was
Monday.
making her entrance. She was
This
making her
past
entrance.
Monday?
Some guy grabbed her. And she was
Yesterday,
literally like,
last night.
some guy
Okay,
literally reached out and grabbed her because he was obviously trying to get a high five or something. But first of all,
That's inappropriate, man.
She's a heel. They're not going to give you a high five if you offer it. Second of all, don't reach out and grab her when she's clearly in no position to offer it to you legitimately. She doesn't owe you it, you know? And I'm
Just
pretty
because she's a female doesn't mean you can do whatever you want to her. It's the same thing when that woman tried, she had her hands all over CM Punk last year. Remember that?
Yeah.
And he was like,
She wouldn't leave him alone. I'm like, I don't care if you're a male. I don't care if you're a female. You just don't do it.
you don't touch people inappropriately.
Yeah, it's just rude, crude, disgusting. Like your behavior is unjustified at this point. Like, just stop.
And like I said, they will literally stop doing meet and greets. Then you'd be crying.
Yeah, that's gonna be on you. That's your fault alone, not the superstar.
There's always one person that ruins it for everyone, man. You know?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, like,
But
I
don't know, man. Alice Lane, good job.
yes.
Fans, shut
No.
up. Notes. Now, who's in this chat? If you're in the chat, say pancakes.
Yes, a good idea.
Liam, it's just time to shine.
So Liam, please.
Right. So I recently wanted to. We've noticed that 3 or 4 people watching might have some regulars here, but the point is that we want to introduce a weekly Q&A.
See you.
Don't ask about personal lives. Again, we've just talked about boundaries and respect, haven't we?
Yep.
So please bear that in mind. But also, we want to do a wrestling-related Q&A segment every single week. So to those of you in the live chat who are here now, we want you to get your questions in the live chat. And once they come in, we will answer the question and to the best of our ability, we will discuss that topic for you. Because we are a podcast at the end of the day. Discussing things is what we do. Isn't
And
it, guys?
if it's a stupid
No.
question,
Exactly.
I will not answer it.
Yeah, if it's a stupid
Also,
question,
Ross,
And if it's about CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, I'm joking. Ask whatever you want. Wrestling wise.
But
yes,
we also want
keep
them
it
to be
wrestling.
like productive questions
Yeah,
where
don't ask.
Spark an engagement, like
Also,
spark a
but
discussion.
Don't make me use my brain. Don't make me use my brain because I don't want to do that right now.
If you
okay,
were to
so
clean up a vacuum, would that make you a vacuum cleaner?
Shut up.
what should we do while we wait for questions to come and just continue to have this banter back and forth that we're doing right now, or what?
I don't know. Has there anything else been like? I mean, JR has done an interview. He said Jim Ross would like John Cena to become a commentator in WWE.
Oh, that would be fucking funny.
If anything,
I don't see. I don't
got the
see
voice
that
for it.
happening. He's got the
Tonight
voice,
is
but I don't see
the-
it happening.
Tonight is the go home show of NXT before Stand and Deliver
Yes, Stand and Deliver is
Yeah.
on Saturday. It's looking like a good
in
show, to
St.
be fair.
Louis.
If you
Yep.
guys,
In which Stand Deliver will be on YouTube.
if you
Okay,
guys,
first question. What's your guys' opinion on the state of WWE with Triple H's booking?
hit and
boy.
miss, hit and miss.
I'll just say it with one word: inconsistent.
Yeah.
That's how I
Yeah.
would
Yeah.
describe it.
Yeah,
Hit or miss,
mean,
inconsistent.
I mean,
Same
that's,
thing.
I mean, at some point, Triple H's booking has been like consistent, but a lot of times it's been inconsistent here. But
he has
there's
his
a lot
good
of
times. He has his bad times. Right now, he's
It's not-
having more bad than good.
It's like
They're
any-
still good. There is still
It's like-
good, but there's a lot more bad right now
Yeah.
than there is good.
Yeah.
they're going to have the downs, but Triple H, especially right now, again, I think the best word, as we've said, to describe it is inconsistent. And sure, when he does good stuff, it's great, but when he does stuff that's middling to bad, it's quite bad. It's just very bad. There's no other way around it, to be honest with you.
I think Triple H is good at moments and delivering moments, but then following up on moments. He can't do that.
Yeah, he's not very good at that. That's one thing.
Like,
I would
look at
say
that
as well.
John Cena heel turn. That moment, the heel turn itself, was superb. You know?
But
And
Doesn't
what
know how
then,
to
about
build
what's
off it,
after?
though.
Cody winning the title at WrestleMania 40. Was it 40? Cody winning the
Yes.
title? Yes.
Yes,
40.
yes.
40.
I don't want to say this, but that moment was good. The follow up is not good. You can't rely just on the moment. You have to follow it up. Just like when you're building a match, you can't just rely on the match to save you because your build to the match has been crap.
Exactly.
You always
There
got to
are-
pre-plan for whatever you do next.
There are
That's the whole
times
point.
where the quality of a match can outweigh the quality of the build being bad, but in the case of WWE and the way they say, oh yeah, we like to tell stories, then if you're only doing things to serve moments on their own, that doesn't really serve what you're selling, if that makes sense. You know?
See, it's
Yeah.
it's kind of in a way
If
where
they need to get back to a men's main event, men's mid card, men's lower card, men's tag team division, women's upper card, etc. and so forth. There needs to be a level of consistent storytelling where if you want a product to be the best it can possibly be, give everything the equal attention to detail and time so that all of it flourishes, you know? And then you have a very good product to watch top to bottom. And you'll see less of the people on social media who find something to complain about and whine about, for example.
Yeah, and I mean, like, when it comes to booking decisions, like, obviously we've seen in multiple different companies, like, some of it's good, some of it's bad. You just got to find a way to um you just got to find the right ways to do it. The way that Triple H has been doing it, yes, I will admit some of it hasn't been on point, but most of the time I feel like he is hitting the stride that he's supposed to. But it's just it's been really inconsistent as of late.
He he gets to the end goal, but the way he
Yes.
gets there isn't
It's
always
complicated.
the best way.
And then after he's done the end goal, he also shits the bed and goes, now what? That's the way it
Yeah.
looks, you know?
Good question, that though. To be fair, that's a discussion you could have a whole podcast about. To be fair, because you could talk about WWE and Triple H, you can talk about AEW and Tony Khan, you can talk about Carlos Silva and TNA. You know, they're all so different.
You talk about Gedo and New Japan, if there was any things that stood out,
Yeah.
that's newsworthy, you know?
What match are you all most excited for at Mania?
Well, okay. This one's easy for me. Oba and Brock.
That's the easy pick.
I
Alba
think-
versus Brock.
You know what? I actually think that could be one of the best. To be fair, I think the ladder match
Yeah.
will also be fun.
I
Mhm.
got
Yeah,
Cody
for
and
sure.
I got Cody and Randy. I mean, just the story there. I mean, a pissed off Cody,
Honestly-
a pissed off
Will be
Cody
good.
versus a revamped Viper. I mean, oof.
I think, right? I think the match that could steal the whole weekend is Dom and Finn.
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that, but the one I'm most excited for, I'd probably say, is Cody and Randy. But I do, if I'm allowed to, make a constructive criticism about it.
No.
Because recently, obviously, last night on Raw, they've started to scratch the surface of the motivations of a, you know, when Randy Orton's a heel and he's in this mindset where he's going to kill everybody, essentially. They really need to sort of reference back to how Cody was
Randy.
there firsthand and witnessed it when they were part of Legacy. For me, they're not touching on that side enough, and I think they should, if that makes sense.
I think they need a face-to-face promo and not just punch each other in the face.
Because
Yeah.
Roman and Punk have been doing the talking and punching each other thing already. It looks
They've done
exactly they have done both. It looks exactly the same, but then you can't just expect Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton to fight all the time. I get Stephanie was saying to Cody, you need to get into the same headspace that Randy Orton does if you hope to even stand a chance of beating him. So Cody Rhodes, when he's on the mic and he's focused and serious and has something to talk about and draws from, the inner heel that he played well, in Ring of Honor and New Japan, but also in WWE when he was just a mid-card guy and was outshining the rest in terms of character work. It's like they need to tap into that. And with, what, 2 SmackDowns to go and a Raw, well, 2 Raws and 2 SmackDowns to go, they need to sort of use that time wisely to, again, play back to 2009, to Legacy, to all of that.
I think
Yeah.
they could have had Randy appear last night, to be honest.
But no, in terms
yes.
of as a match on its own as well, I'm looking forward to the ladder match because it will just be pure chaos.
I know the build has been shit, and I've complained about this build from both sides, and Triple H has shut the bed with this. Daria and Jade stuff. The build is shit, but I genuinely believe the match will be good.
Yes. And
Yes.
again,
We go back to it, you can't expect the match to save the build. Now, if you talk about AEW, they can do that. They're good at that. They are good at doing that because they're all about putting on the best match possible. But like you said earlier, WWE is all about story. If you don't tell the story leading up to the match, the story like during the match, no one will care about.
It's something that AEW does not have here.
They don't tell good stories, but they save them with the matches.
They can tell the odd good story, but then, yeah, as you say, more often than not, it is the match saving the build not being particularly great. So,
I mean, with WWE,
Majority
it's
of
the
the
other way
match
around.
told in
They should
AEW is
do the
through the
build
match.
good. It's different in both companies, but the question was, what match are you most excited for? Realistically, probably the ladder match. Or Dom Finn.
Me personally, Punk and Roman.
Fair enough.
I mean, look,
Bullshit.
I understand why people complain, when it comes to, like, because obviously we know the outcome. Like, Roman's gonna kill Punk. Like, we all know that. But like,
Well, we don't know that.
I mean, there's history there between those two that I don't think anyone pays attention to the history. There's history in these two title matches that no one's paying attention to. Like, like, there's just so much there. It's not even funny. And it's
It's not a
That's
lot between Roman and Punk. It's not a
That's what-
lot.
it's
that's
not
what I've been saying,
huge,
though,
but
it's
like
like-
it's like there's something there that they could build off.
That's what I've
a
been.
little bit more.
That's what I've been saying, though. There's history there, but both sides are not really, barely scratched the surface with it. They're not delving deeper into it and why that impacts what's going to happen now.
Yeah.
So again, that's partly goes back to the Triple H question and stuff, and again, it ties in. Another question from
It was about
yeah,
women
correct.
main eventing.
This
I
is
think
a
the
very
last time it was Bianca and Sasha at Mania 37.
Was it that match? Was it?
I think so.
Wasn't it?
That was 37.
Yeah,
It was
37
yeah.
in 2021.
so 5 years since
That match
women.
cooked, by the way.
Oh yeah,
5 years since women have main evented a night of WrestleMania. Yes.
Like, what's the point of the women's Royal Rumble then?
I don't know.
At the moment,
I
it's just
mean,
used to set up a women's world title match. That's all it is. But it's never. They always preface
Liv
when they
Morgan
announce
and
the match.
Stephanie McMahon. Liv Morgan and Stephanie McMahon easily could main event a night at WrestleMania. It's a Mania-worthy match.
they're using that term main event of WrestleMania way too much now because they're using it for both Royal Rumble matches and now they're using it for both the Elimination Chamber matches as well.
Yeah.
They're
And
using
then-
that term way too much now.
And then the women's matches never end up closing a night of WrestleMania. So
Nope. So
It's
they
always
should do it.
men.
The Royal Rumble's for a championship match at Mania.
Yes, for a World Championship match at WrestleMania. They're
A World
using the
Championship match
term
of
main
your
event too
choosing.
much.
And then the chamber would be for, the other World Championship match.
Obviously.
the key to that is they do need to change the wording to the stipulations, as you guys are rightly saying.
Just take out the main
but
event
I think
part.
they do that for if they're not going to have women main event, then fair, say the championship match. But the men always seem to main event, so you can keep it for the men. But for the women, don't false advertise.
Or if you are going to say that you plan on if you clearly have a vision that the women are going to main event WrestleMania, you then change the wording of the announcement of the match to the main event of WrestleMania. But again, I don't know why they haven't done it since Sasha and Bianca 5 years ago. Like, even at the time they did Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Ronda Rousey, that felt
Well,
main
last year
event
they had
worthy,
flipping Io, Rhea, and Bianca.
And they opened night 2.
That match was incredible. It was an
And then-
incredible match.
And then you had Tiffany and Charlotte in the middle of night 1. So
Pro Wrestling Guy, we've already spoken about that earlier.
Yeah.
we were talking about
Give
that.
us more questions. Give us more questions. Come on.
You need to give us
CMW, give us
questions.
questions, bro.
Yeah, let's do it.
Wait,
Let's
you
do
need
a
to give us
couple more-
questions or
Couple
we're
more
gonna leave.
questions. Couple more questions.
More questions, or we're never coming back ever again.
Yeah, but because at the moment I think this concept
what?
is not failed, but it's middling.
We're never coming. I'll fire every single one of them, and then we will never come back ever again if you don't ask us questions.
He'll fire every single one of us, and then he'll fire himself, and then leave.
Yes, and I will delete the channel.
And, like 3 or 4 years of hard work will be down the drain, getting to this 563 subscriber point where we get 6.
And then we will all blame Peyton.
And we'll blame Peyton for our lack of not doing this anymore. Although he probably wouldn't care.
Stop apologizing. Stop saying you weren't feeling well. Ask us questions.
Ask us questions. Come on.
Liam, I have a question. Is your name Liam?
Yes.
Good.
That's what it says on my birth certificate.
Can you imagine you go look at it now and it doesn't say that? And you're like, whoa.
Yeah, if it says William, I'd vomit.
Aled, I have a question for you.
What?
Will you bring back the Lucasade?
Yes.
Yes!
Great.
Ross,
Radio, I have a question for you.
Yes.
This sort of pertains to the return of BW, the BW Radio Network, as we are all under. When is your main show set to return? Because I feel like you've been promoting that. And where will it be?
Yeah, so finally the main show is returning tomorrow. It's going to be over on my
Tune in.
YouTube.
Go watch it.
Definitely have a lot to talk about.
If you don't watch it, I'll find you.
If you're a fan of sports, I highly recommend you tune in because a lot just happened during this podcast that makes me have to rewrite the whole show. But
we did get a question though about wrestling.
What's your favorite Roman?
I like this question.
Ooh.
What's your favorite Roman Reigns moment of all time? It's actually quite a difficult one. He's done a lot.
I got one.
Favorite
CMW said
Roman
Luca
moment?
MVP. Shut up. Ask us questions.
Yeah. Shut up about basketball. We don't care.
You can talk about Luca tomorrow. This is not Luca.
I got one.
Favorite Roman moment. Okay.
I got one.
Oh man.
What?
It's like missionary position every single night.
Yeah, the feud with John Cena.
All right. I'm not gonna. I don't know if this is my favorite, but this is one of my favorite Roman Reigns moments when he fake tossed and he caught it like with no effort at all and delivered the wing.
Oh, that wasn't Mania.
That was SummerSlam.
Did I not say SummerSlam?
Yeah, that was SummerSlam.
That was in SummerSlam in Nashville.
Did I not say that was in SummerSlam?
My
No, you said
favorite
Mania.
Roman Reigns moment of time is Roman Reigns existing.
Oh, fuck off.
Well, when he was the tribal chief, of course.
If you're telling me you were a
I've
fan
been
of the
fan
Big
of
Dog
Roman
era, I was gonna say.
before I was born. I actually was. I've always been a Roman fan. But no, my actual favorite Roman moment was probably when he turned into the tribal chief.
Yep. I agree.
My favorite, the Roman Reigns moment for me basically is basically when he went. I can't remember correctly. I think he had a promo with Cody. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember.
Well, yeah, loads of
but what did he say?
Cody. Yeah, loads of promos with Cody. You have to narrow it down.
Yeah, but the promo battle with him, in which he pretty much cooked Cody out of the water at that point.
Well, which one?
I wouldn't say cooked him out of the water. I'd say they're about even. But the stuff about maybe if you were talking about the one like with regards where he went there was like Dusty and stuff, then maybe. But like
I was thinking of that. I can't even remember that. I can't remember what I'm gonna say. So.
Well, mine is like any that he becomes a meme. But if I had to narrow it down to just one, it's probably when he said to Austin Theory, "Your daddy's not here anymore."
Mm-hmm.
What a line! And to this day, his daddy still isn't there. Next question: who do you think is
his dad went to the shop to never come back?
Technically, the two next questions are basically the same question.
Yeah, they're saying yeah. Who do you think is
men's Obafemi?
Obafemi for the men's.
Obafemi for the men's. Now, don't get me wrong. I do believe Braun Breaker will be up there too, but Obafemi will be the main, like the guy.
Yep. Oba Femi's going to be that guy. Yep.
The women's division
I
is a
do
lot
think
tougher
Trick can
because
go
the
on.
women's division's future is a lot more stacked than the men's division,
Personally,
future wise.
I think it's Roxanne Perez.
Yeah, I might have to say Roxanne
I
Perez.
think WWE. I said this. WWE see the next top 3 women, like, is Roxanne, Tiffany, and I forgot what else I said. Stephanie, I think.
Yep.
I think they think Stephanie has the higher ceiling. Not Stephanie, Roxanne has the higher ceiling, and I actually believe Roxanne Perez will be like the face.
Yeah,
Kendall Kay's a good shout, but she's not been on the main roster yet.
someone who will be there soon is Sol Ruka.
Sol Ruka's a good shout.
Triple H thinks she could be like the next women's face. He's said that himself, but personally, I'm in agreement with Aled where I think Roxanne Perez, like pound for pound in terms of women, has everything you could possibly want. She
She's
does
only
solid.
22.
She does solid
22.
character work. Her promos are clear, concise, and they relate back to the character she's portraying at all times. And in ring, obviously, her acumen speaks for itself, having done wrestling training since she was a teenager, driving for hours and hours to
Mine's
get into
gonna shock
Houston
you
to
guys.
train at Booker T's Reality of Wrestling, and but yeah, for me, it's like Roxanne Perez probably will
Roxanne
be.
is
Roxanne, I know
24, by the way.
24. Yeah, she's still got what? Over 20 years.
Yeah.
She decides to go that long, and life.
Tiffany, though, doesn't want to wrestle in 10 years, apparently. I don't believe that. I think she'll still be around.
So
Probably, but I think she also transitioned to Hollywood because, yeah,
so
she looks like she's from
all right,
Hollywood.
for the
Yeah,
men's
later.
for the men's, I know these guys are gonna freak out on me, but for the men's,
Say that after the fucking shit you said about him, you fucking old.
Well,
Listen.
to be fair, he's kind of right because Joe Henry's in his mid-30s, so he's
Yeah,
probably not going to be around for that long.
Nah.
As much as I don't like the guy, I feel like he is probably gonna be the next face around here because he's
WWE have a
entertaining.
lot of like face in him.
I do have a stretch for one, Miles Bourne. I don't know why. I think he's gonna have some
No, I
longevity
see it.
to him.
I see it.
Ooh. I think
Uh,
Ethan
Me?
Page could also be a good
Ethan Page.
event scene.
He should be if he's not.
All right, for the women. All right, hear me out because we haven't seen her on NXT in a while,
I'm gonna shout at you.
and I miss her.
I'm gonna shout at you.
Listen, I miss her. I don't care what anyone says. But
CMW. There
Thea,
we go. I said your name.
Thea Hale.
yes.
That's a shout.
I don't
I
hate
just
it.
don't. I don't hate it either, but it's just I don't know. In NXT, I see her as like a bit of a utility player at the moment compared to previously, where she was heavily involved with like Chase U
good in the
and
ring.
stuff. Yeah, it's just like I'm not saying she doesn't do good character, but that only runs like
Hey,
in
no
WWE.
swearing, no
In
swearing.
terms, yeah, Dan House would tell her not to cuss. Anyway, the point is that if she ever comes up to the main roster, because she's been in NXT all this time and they haven't called her up yet, it just makes me think maybe they don't see that
She's young though.
for her. She is young, but at the same time, it's like if she ever comes up to the main roster, then there needs to be like they need to handle her properly and encourage her to evolve as a character.
Well, I do
She
have
could be
one. I
mid-card,
do have one
definitely.
more that's a stretch, but I could see it happening. Tatum. Yeah.
So do I.
Yeah,
Her character has more layers to it, so I agree.
Noble, did
Yeah.
you say yours?
I mean, for the men's, it's Oba Femi for sure for me, but women's one's another obvious one for me. To me, it's Sol Ruka
That's fair enough too.
Hank and Tank.
because
So,
honestly,
is Logan.
I could see the potential out of her coming to the women's division. Like, she's probably the next biggest face of the women's division.
Radio,
You know, you have
until
people
WWE starts taking tag team wrestling a bit more seriously, I don't think Hack and Tag will ever be at the level you expect them to. No offense.
All right. You listen to me now. The minute they get called up, and the minute they have titles, the tag team division turns right around. It's going to be the greatest turnaround you've ever seen.
Wait, are you
What?
Okay, we got 3 questions. First of all, who do you think will be the next creative guy after Triple H?
CM Punk.
Seth
Don't know.
Rollins or CM Punk?
Oh God,
Next
CM
question.
Punk.
Next question.
Do that role.
CMW says, is tag team wrestling a dying art? Not necessarily.
No.
It's
but
always
it's
going to
not
be
good.
around.
It just needs a revive. That's all.
It hasn't felt important, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's
I'd
been
argue,
bullshit.
if you look at companies like AEW and New Japan relies on tag team matches as like the undercard, basically, to get the fans invested in the show before the bigger matches, the bigger singles matches happen later on, for example. Then AEW, they have the tag titles and the trios titles and the women's world tag as well. And yeah,
So many titles.
they have a lot of them, yes, but still, I'm just saying tag team wrestling in AEW is very healthy. Sure, it doesn't get like the level of attention similarly to WWE
I don't think
that
there's
it
enough
should.
names in the tag division in AEW.
Well, you got the Young Bucks, you got FTR, you got Christian Cage at the moment, but those guys
they're
ain't going to
just
be around
rotating
forever.
that FTR. But if tag team wrestling was in a good place in AEW, why do they keep rotating FTR as Young Bucks every time?
Blame Tony Khan, don't ask me.
I thought you were Tony Khan.
Sometimes I do an impression of him. Doesn't mean
So
I
you're
am.
not actually
Anyway,
Tony
about this
Khan.
podcast,
No.
AEW is going to be
I-
great tomorrow. It's going to be fantastic. All right. Make sure you tune in.
I mean, it can be.
No, yeah, tag team wrestling. It's not dying, but it's not healthy.
That next question though, that one's difficult because they
What was
changed a
it?
bunch of titles here. Who in your opinion is the
Oh,
best
who's
current
your favorite
champion in
champion?
WWE right now?
Oh,
Singles or tag?
Best champion.
Ooh.
I
Tatum
mean,
Paxley.
the cop-out answer, and I feel like you kind of gotta say Cody. He's the
Yeah.
guy.
And
He's the guy that goes and does all the media. He does all the interviews. He goes on the talk shows. He is the face.
He promotes
You
the
kind of gotta
company.
say Cody Haley, don't you?
And
he
even
literally has his own podcast.
And even on screen when he wrestles, he normally has like the best match on the show.
TMW said, "Can I get an early happy birthday?" That's not a wrestling question. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Not a wrestling
Disqualified.
question, sorry.
But yes,
Maybe we'll
happy
maybe
birthday.
Yellow
the
card.
Q&A segment- maybe when the Q&A segment concludes, we'll say it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you kind of have to say Cody, really.
Yeah.
Now, if you're talking favorites, that's different. But best, yes, it has to be Cody.
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking favorites, I'm gonna go. Yeah.
Do I have a favorite champion in WWE at the
I'm gonna go
moment?
with
Because I don't
Henry.
like both world champions. I don't like both world champions, so that's awesome.
I'm gonna get yelled at for that one.
I honestly, before Friday, I liked Carmelo Hayes a lot as the United States
was
champion.
good, yeah. You know what? I
He was
feel
a
like
really
Io
good
Sky should
champion.
just hold every single title in Pro 1.
But what
Wait, I
about
didn't hear
Joe?
that. Can you say that again?
I think Io Sky should hold every wrestling.
What,
Poor girl
turn
wouldn't
into
know what to do with
Mercedes or
it.
something?
She'd be like falling over it. She'd be falling over herself.
Yeah, and then we'll complain
She'd
about
have all
Io
the
having
rest of
too many
the
belts and not putting anybody over.
No. I'll be complaining that Io doesn't have enough belts, even when you can't see her face anymore.
Io can never have too many belts. It's Io fucking Sky, mate.
How can one person genuinely not like Io Sky? Like, I find that
I
literally
don't know.
impossible.
I have a question for
I
the
don't
chat.
know, to be honest.
It's mainly a certain awful genre of human being that hates her. And that's all I'll say.
I have a question for the chat. Oh, well, you guys can answer it too if you want. But I want you to pick one male and one female from like the 3 main companies, so TNA, AEW, and WWE. And who's your favorite male and your favorite female from all of them companies?
Oh, that's not fair.
Ooh.
Okay.
Because that is a difficult question because I know a lot of you like a lot of people from.
Yeah, I know.
all of
You're
them.
pissing me off with that question.
Hmm.
Motherfucker.
It can
I'm
be
gonna
tag
start with-
teams. It can be like whatever, just male and female.
I'd be here all
From
day.
each of the three.
Well,
mean-
no, we know
I mean, I'm
Liam's
gonna
a
start with-
He's a boy.
Oh, Noble said he wants to start, so.
All right, Noble, go ahead.
I mean, like, I'm gonna begin with TNA here. So, like, my favorite male star from TNA is obviously Mike Santana because the way he represents the world champion himself. Favorite female is gonna be a tough one. If I had to choose one, I'm gonna. I don't know, to be honest. God damn it.
Well, go to
I have-
AEW or WWE then.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yep.
Can we include NXT separately from WWE?
No.
No,
Oh,
It's in WWE.
I'll just get
no.
to the.
Okay.
I'll get to the favorite TNA woman later, but AEW men MJF, obviously. AEW woman Julia Hart. It's the easiest one I had
But
to
we know
go with.
that, yeah.
Boy,
Oh
yeah,
my
you would
God.
suck her ass clean if she asked you
And
to.
then
Jesus
WWE.
Christ!
Radio.
I mean,
Oh God.
I've said worse.
Thanks,
This has my name in it. He said, "This will piss the lid off, but I don't care. Male CM Punk is already pissed me off. Woman AJ Lee, that's fine. Female TNA Elena Black, she's cool. Male TNA Matt Hardy, that pissed me off. I don't watch AEW, but fuck it. Women AEW Mercedes. Thank you."
who CMW would say is his favorite male in all three companies? Luca.
Fuck him.
I wonder
Anyway.
who
Oh,
mine
sport.
is, guys.
Exactly.
I'll bury his
I wonder
ass.
who mine
Okay,
is.
so. But,
Oh God.
but WWE men, it's like I don't know like. There's a lot of freaking guys to choose from out of this men's roster is my favorite, but unfortunately, I was thinking Cena, but he retired. But
Yeah, you can't say Cena.
I can't say Cena because he's not a current star anymore.
MJF is funny as fuck. Yeah, he is. MJF is the
But
goat. You can't say AJ Styles. He's retired, CMW. This is
but
our chat. We make the rules.
my favorite
The question
male,
is,
I don't know. I'm leaning towards fucking Oba Femi and Carmelo Hayes. But two my favorite male for WWE. But WWE female, you obviously know who I'm gonna go with.
I don't know.
Nia Jax.
Oh,
Wrong.
let's try it.
my whole
Alexa Bliss.
Well, we know who Peyton's WWE female would be. Nikita Lyons.
Nikita Lyons. I
Nikita
don't know
Lyons.
why the hell he likes her.
Because,
I mean,
Noble, the
sure.
reason that I like Nikita Lyons is because of her ass. Anyway,
Can I go next?
I mean, admittedly,
ahead.
she has a whole lot of them.
yeah, you can go next.
I'm going to start with TNA. Right. My men. Oh, pro wrestling guys excited to hear yours, Radio, but you can wait. I'm going first.
Mhm.
What was I saying? TNA, yeah. My favorite man, wrestler, male,
Man.
Jesus.
Mailman,
My
man.
favorite man
male,
wrestler.
boy, guy, dude.
Brother.
Too many words, and I still got it wrong. My favorite
Rough.
male wrestler in TNA is Jeff Hardy, because I've always loved Jeff Hardy. My
Fair enough.
favorite female wrestler in TNA. I don't watch a lot of TNA. But I would probably say Elena Black. I do think she's quite good. AEW, oh god. I don't like AEW. But it's gonna be MJF. Obviously it's MJF. Now the women. Everyone knows this.
Yep.
It's Mercedes.
Really?
Gotta figured.
Your mic's muted.
Yeah, MJF and Mercedes. And then WWE. Oh god. Why did I ask this question?
I know,
Well,
we
the
said
man
we
is
were only
Roman
doing
Reigns.
two and we were moving on.
The man is Roman Reigns, right?
Yes.
Obviously. The female Io Sky.
All right.
Mm.
I've really had to think about this because I don't watch AEW or TNA. I've really had to think about this because I don't watch either company. For TNA, for the men's in TNA, this person has recently grown on me a lot. I would say for the men, I'd say Leon Slater.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good shout too. Nick Nemeth or Jeff Hardy was my two options.
Nick Nemeth.
Yeah, there was
Then
like, I
for
want to
the
know radio picks. God damn it! Yeah, we're making you wait.
yeah,
You calm
and
down
then
over there.
for the women, I gotta really think of who's on the female roster in TNA.
I was gonna say Mickey James because she's technically still wrestling and she has a match coming up, but I don't know if you guys would have accepted that.
I would have.
no, I think we should. I mean, we could accept that.
I would
She's
have.
Okay, well I'm
still
changing that to
wrestling.
Mickey James then.
You know what? I'll take Elena Black for you then, Aled.
Fair enough.
Because I can't think of anybody else right now.
Yeah, be patient. Yeah,
so
you
yeah.
be patient.
Leon Slater for the men, Elena Black for the women, and then for AEW, the men I would say MJF. And then for the women, I would say Jamie Hayter. And then for the men, for the men in WWE, I would say it's Roman Reigns. And then for the women, everybody knows the answer to that. Everybody knows.
Bailey.
Yeah, it's Bailey. It's still Bailey. Of course, it's Bailey.
Still Bailey.
I mean, come
It's
on.
gonna be Bailey. It's always gonna be Bailey.
It's always going to be Bailey. Come on now.
Yeah,
Even
you
when
love-
she's
yeah, you
retired,
love her
you're still gonna be
attitude.
like, it's Bailey.
What, you saying you don't radio? Be honest with yourself.
I thought you were gonna say Jade Cargill.
Be fucking honest with yourself, radio.
I don't
Okay.
want.
Let's not go there with Ross and Jake. Okay,
Who's
you've
next?
been there,
Who's next?
done that. Got the
I mean, she
t-shirt.
is one of the greatest female wrestlers of this generation as well. So
Yes, who's next?
I won't say she paved the path. Well, I could kind of say that because there's obviously been people before her like Lita, Trish
Well, she's part of the
Stratus,
Four
Beth
Horsewomen,
Phoenix. Yeah, she's part of the Four Horsewomen. She's also a history maker. She's the first ever women's Grand Slam champion. She is one of the first ever women's tag team champions with Sasha Banks at the time, now Mercedes Moné. She's a history maker.
CMW said one day
She's a
I'm gonna be
massive
your
part of women's wrestling.
CMW
She's
said
made
one day
her
I'm
mark.
gonna be your favorite male wrestler. Okay, you can keep dreaming. Anyway, who's next?
Yeah, maybe in the 10th dimension.
Actually, we're gonna make Radio go last because this guy wants to hear your
Yeah,
pitch.
let's
Radio,
make everyone wait.
So Liam,
We'll
you're
make
up.
him wait.
Fantastic.
We know your answer for AEW men.
No, I'm going to start with the order everybody's doing it in.
Okay, fair. TNA.
So TNA, I'm going to be a bit obvious and say Leon Slater because
Yeah.
Yep.
English boy made it in the industry. Seen him wrestle once. That was awesome. For about
Huge
an hour and
future.
3 minutes. Huge future, highest ceiling of any male wrestler currently wrestling under the age of 25 today, I'd say.
Maybe Javon Evans, but
Bouncy.
Yeah, his ceiling's high, but Leon's is higher, in my opinion.
Do you
That
think
boy
Javon hits
is
the ceiling because
bouncy.
when Javon bounces, do you think he actually hits the ceiling?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Maybe. Anyway,
It's like a ping pong ball.
The ladies in TNA,
it's not a strong division, is it?
haven't got like a. I'll pick one I've seen wrestle twice, and that's Danny Luna, because
Fair enough.
I think she's fucking brilliant. Like she wrestles like any woman. She doesn't wrestle like any woman I've seen today, if that makes sense. Like she's like a powerhouse, but she can also get down and dirty and brawl. So Danny Luna. So again, it's a bit of an English flavor at the moment. AEW, Will Ospreay obviously for the men because he's somebody from my county in England called Essex, who's actually made it at the highest level of this form of entertainment that I love, and he's very relatable to me in a lot of ways in terms of being a strange guy, in terms of neurodivergence, and again, I feel like he's just every match you watch of his is exciting, and it's going to be 5 stars minimum sometimes. You know, maybe 4.75 for him is a bad day, I guess, but still, even that's pretty good. And then,
Liam, don't even lie, dude. Your favorite male wrestler in AEW is Big Boom AJ. Let's be honest.
I guess it used to wrestle, but no.
Just like Raiders is what's his name?
I don't hold celebrity involvement
Is he
in
not?
professional wrestling all that highly, period, unless you're Logan Paul and you prove yourself and put your yards in
Yeah,
and
Logan
whatever.
Paul's like the only celebrity you can say.
Hornswoggle in a diaper.
Oh, for God's sake.
Anyway,
No.
I will give some honorable mentions to some other AEW men that I do like, such as MJF, Hangman Adam Page, Kenny Omega, Swerve Strickland, Kyle Fletcher.
Swerve's a good shout.
Yeah,
There are honorable
Swerve is
mentions.
a really good shout.
Honorable mentions like that, for example. I would have said Bryan Danielson had he still been active, but he's not. Okada, yes, I love Okada.
Okada, yeah.
Takeshita.
I love Takeshita too. Yeah, I love Japanese guys. That's why I said like all those guys I listed after honorable mentions.
So Will is like the main one though.
Yeah, because again, as I said, he's somebody from my area who's made it. So
yeah, fair.
And then women, I'm on a similar plinth with Ross on this one, and that's Jamie Hayter, because again, this is a very English list if you couldn't tell. But I will give honorable mentions also to Chris Statlander, Tekla, Willow Nightingale. I think she's great sometimes. Mercedes
Chris
Monet.
Statlander's a great shout.
Mercedes Monet, obviously, her body of work over a decade speaks for itself.
Honestly, Willow Nightingale is pretty good too.
That's what I said.
I also want to say Athena.
Athena's in there sometimes. Yeah. I will say Alex
Ring of Honor.
I will say Alex Windsor too.
She'll sometimes be on AEW. Same old.
I will say Alex Windsor as well, because I feel like her future's big. So she's still only like 32, 33, so she's still got a lot of time left. Tony Storm, yes. She's probably the main big honorable mention I should have listed, you know. Timeless Tony Storm is one of the greatest characters ever created in the modern era, period. So
remember when Peyton hated the fuck out of Timeless Tony Storm?
Yeah, now
and then he eventually came around. And then he came around to it. It's like, okay, I get it. It's really funny.
He didn't get it. That's why.
Now he gets it, but you know, took him a lot longer than the rest of us.
That's one thing AEW have gotten right is Tony Storm.
Yeah,
RJ City and whoever else worked on that character development and the entire storyline that she's been on since the inception of the character, you know, is wizardry, for lack of a better term. And then WWE, this is going to be like obviously a lot of honorable mentions after I name one as well, because I have a lot of favorites. For men, unfortunately, for a letter, I'm going to say CM Punk, but if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be sitting on this very podcast right now or a fan of this thing. So, but honorable mentions, I'll say Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, Gunther, obviously, that's another one.
I was expecting that to be your answer.
Yeah. Seth Rollins, Ilya Dragunov. I really liked
Drew McIntyre for a while.
Ilya Dragunov, Drew McIntyre, I'll say him too. Sheamus, Danhausen.
Yes, Danhausen. Danhausen, the longest tenured member of WWE.
Women. Where do I start? Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley.
Could you imagine if Gigi Dolan was still in WWE?
Oh God.
Should be
Liam would have immediately said her.
No, she would have been my honorable mention because Rhea Ripley's my number one. Rhea Ripley's number one for me. Oh yeah, honorable mention for men in WWE, Finn Balor also. As you can say, most of my guys are just in-ring guys, you know, pretty much, but some of them also do really great character work. Women, Rhea Ripley, she's a total package. In-ring, character, promos, presentation, the lot. The look speaks for itself. without meaning to. Don't read into that. Please don't. Honorable mention for the women: Bailey, Lara Valkyria,
Bird lady.
Asuka.
Get her name right.
Asuka is one. Kairi Sane, Io Sky.
Yeah, I was waiting for Io Sky.
This is when I say the honorable mentions. These are in no particular order. They just do pop to my head first.
I don't care.
Io Sky, yeah. But yeah,
I'd put
Becky,
in there.
Charlotte.
Becky, I could go. I'm not really Charlotte. I'm not really that big on Charlotte, to be honest. I like her, but I'm not big on her.
I
But
think
Becky, I am big on.
Becky has to be in there.
Becky, I'm big on. AJ, I'm big on. Lee, not Styles because he's retired.
Yeah, he's not there.
And then, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it.
Fair enough. Radio, your time has come to shine.
All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna see you guys next week.
They've been waiting
here on
for
the
your
Wrestle Arc
answers.
Podcast.
That would have been so funny. Radio, really quick.
What?
Before you answer, can you look in how do I open DMs? Where the fuck is DMs?
It's been so long
Same
since
place
you've
he's
answered
always
me.
been. So, Pro Wrestling Guy said Wrestle Arc Hausen. How did you know?
He's our guest next week.
He's
Forgot to
here.
tell you.
Imagine.
Oh my god, the amount of views.
Am
I tried to shoot him a
late? Is this thing
message,
on?
but he took his fucking email and all that.
All right, there we go. There you go, Radio.
Hello, is this
All
thing
right.
on? Is this thing?
All
Am I
right, here I
late?
go.
Yeah.
So, my answer is. Anyway, that's it. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Am I back?
I swear this guy said he wanted to hurry this up earlier.
I did.
Here
That's
we
how I
go.
was gonna
Go ahead.
end. All right. So, for TNA, I'll go with Santana for the men's. For the women's, I'm gonna say Mickey because I love Mickey James and I love hardcore country.
Mickey.
For AEW, look at Aled's like I already know who you're gonna say.
I know this. I think.
But it's one of two.
I'm gonna say Darby Allin.
Ah, that was not what
Right.
I was expecting.
Rogue shout, but I hear it.
You fooled
he,
me.
He just puts more of his body in line. Yes, I could have said Kenny, but I love the work that Darby does.
You fooled me.
He should be champion already.
Darby would have been really good in your era of ECW, I think.
Oh my fucking god.
Would
Oh
it?
my god.
Darby Allin, yeah. Can you imagine
Brother.
Darby Allin as Mick Foley, mate?
Oh
Christ.
my no
Darby
no
Allin
no no no
versus
no no no
Tommy
no no no
Dreamer.
no. Listen to me. Darby Allin versus Cactus Jack. Those two would
It's the same
fuck.
guy.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Cactus Jack was more
It's the
violent.
same guy.
Fuck
It's
it.
the same guy.
Fuck it. Darby Allin versus the Three Faces of Foley and the Three Stages of Hell.
Yes.
Jesus.
For the women
And just to
in
fuck everyone
AEW
off, Dude Love is the last one.
Shut up. Anyway, for the women in AEW, I'm gonna go with just because I Mina Shirakawa. I love her. Like she's awesome.
Everybody loves me.
Yeah, everyone
I've seen
wants a
her.
bit of Mina.
I've seen her wrestle 3 times, and I think she's been great every time. So
Every time Mina's on the screen, your eyes stay on the screen.
in a
Yeah.
particular region. Anyway,
Shut up. Anyway, mine. Anyway, so for WWE, for the women's.
Oh.
You want to fuck you guys? I don't care. For the women's, it's Thea. I love Thea now. I don't know why. I love watching her matches on YouTube and shit. I'm going with Thea.
Your opinion.
Okay.
NXT is WWE, so you can go NXT.
For the men,
Joe Hendry.
Fuck off.
Joe
I heard that, you cunt.
Joe Hendry.
Shut up.
Wave your hands from side to side and say,
Oh, I believe in Joe Hendry.
All right, that's the pod. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you to our sponsors.
Who actually is it?
I'm over the shit.
Who actually is it?
This is gonna shock people, but Seth.
That's a fair shout. That's not a bad shout at all. Seth Rollins
like
is very
it.
good.
I mean, listen, I'm a punk guy, but Seth has just done so much more, and he's.
You pick Seth as a punk guy. Ooh.
ooh.
The comments will rue this day.
Oh, fuck him.
I will say one more thing about my favorite superstars. Obviously, my favorite is Bailey, but there's been one female wrestler in WWE that I've started to really, really like a lot, and I feel like I've talked about her before in this friend group.
Hurry up. Who?
It's
Mine.
it's Zarya.
Ah,
It's Zarya.
I hear it.
I've really liked her work as a character and as
guess
a
what,
wrestler,
He's
especially as of late.
about 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was about to say, hurry this shit up so I can watch NXT.
Who's your go-to wrestling? Not you, CMW. Save your questions for next week.
Yeah, if you have any questions now, save them for next week. We'll try and answer them next week.
Yeah, and also come up with good ones that we can actually, discuss.
Have in-depth discussions about, not just like, shallow surface level questions. So basically, we're asking. I know this is really hard, but use your brains.
Yeah, use this.
We're asking the chat to use their brain. Oh god.
Even if your frontal lobe's not fully formed yet, CW.
Oh, yeah. Person guy asked, do you think if MJF leaves AEW, will it hurt them? Yes, it will.
No more to say about that, really.
It's just, there's no argument. Yes, it will. Now, we're going to go because Ross wants to watch NXT.
And Radio wants to get food. So
NXT.
And
NXT.
again,
I'm just here.
yeah, like, comment, subscribe,
We'll see you
check out
again
all the
next Monday.
sponsors down below. All that good shit.
We'll see you next
Subscribe
time.
to radio. Go watch his thing tomorrow.
We'll see you again next week for another episode of Wrestle Arc Podcast. Then we'll also see you next Tuesday.
Oh, yeah,
for the
yeah.
RWR. Yeah.
Anyway, bye.
But bring your questions in.
Bye.
Got a video going
Leave.
up. Got a
Stream's
video
over.
going up. Got a video
Got
going
video
up.
going tomorrow.
Yeah,
Piss
bye.
off.